babbling for my circle. There we go.
Of course you are.
Always. Hey, hey, Leela. Great to see you, my friend. Hey, Davey. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, hello, Blue Nurse. Hi, Christy. Hi, Snowy. Welcome in. Hey, OJM. Hey, March Madness. Hey, welcome in, everybody. So awesome to see you guys here today. Hello, House of Dogs. Dustin, Sedelia, Christy, Brandy, Bailey Dawn. Who did I miss? Sedalia, Bunny. Trying to make sure I don't miss everybody, but it's hard when they go, we'll roll them by so fast. But if y'all could like and tap and share, I'd really appreciate it. Keely D. Hey, MD Smith. Good afternoon. Hi, Anna. Hey, Rick. Happy New Year. Oh. Hello, hello. Hi, Brighton. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Keep tapping that screen. I see those hearts just a flying. Thank you so much. I figure either this topic is going to be a hit with the MAGA or a total flop. We're going to try it. But I watched a live last night that had this type of topic, and they had a never-ending supply of people with opinions about this. So let's see how it goes. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch. Welcome in, everybody. Hopefully, yes, exactly. Looking upwards. We're waiting for that big, beautiful obituary. Hi, Mia. If you voted for Trump, hit the yes request, everybody. Oh, Dustin said, bless you. That meow scared you. All right, y'all. If you vote for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. If you vote for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Looking for Trump supporters and Trump supporters only. Oh, no.
Hey, host.
Hey, Michael, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
Okay. How old are you? What state did you vote in?
Sure, 22 in Washington State.
All right.
So, with the prompt, so obviously, first of all, I'm going to answer the prompt, but I came up here for the prompt, but I'm going to be honest with you. I saw you. And I'm going to be honest with you. I just. I'm sorry, I came here to fuck around.
Hey, nothing wrong with chasing cougars.
That's pretty much it for me, though. But seriously, though, have a good rest of your day, okay?
You too, thank you. That was awesome. Okay, you got to give him props. That was funny. That was good. If you voted for Trump, hit the guest request. I know. All right, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Just looking for Trump voters and Trump voters only. Please hit that guest request. Marlon, hi, did you vote for Trump?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, how old are you? What state did you vote in?
49, Louisiana.
Oh, you're old enough to know better.
Yeah, I mean, I voted for the right person. You know, I like what's going on right now.
Yeah.
That last guy, that really wasn't that funny. I don't know what you're.
I thought it was funny.
Just trying to be nice, I guess.
I thought it was funny. So, are you responding to the prompt or?
The Nick Shirley situation. Yeah, I think he did a good job. Whether he was right on some stuff or wrong on some stuff, to bring light to the whole situation is a positive thing.
But if you bring a fraudulent light where he exposed absolutely nothing, then what does it actually bring a light on?
Not necessarily. I wouldn't say he exposed absolutely nothing.
What did he expose?
Well, I'm not sure if you're aware, but they have been.
I've watched the entire. I watched his entire documentary. No,
me finish.
no,
I'm
no.
not sure if you're aware.
I'm not sure if you're aware that I don't let men speak over me, but I'm aware that this has been going on since 2022. I'm aware that the Biden administration, the Department of Justice, there's like 78 people have been convicted of different levels of fraud. Got it. Know it. Don't mansplain me what's going on. I'm talking about this documentary.
What do you have a problem with this? You're acting like he's dumb he's like off base. He's like
He is. He didn't
there's
prove.
no fraud.
He
Like,
didn't
there's
prove.
There's no fraud.
He didn't
just
prove.
All these people have already been indicted.
He didn't prove
and he's bringing
anything.
to light another situation, which is clearly these daycare centers that are full of shit.
Can you tell me? Can you tell me what he exposed?
Yes, he exposed that there are daycare centers taking advantage of that program.
No, he did not.
CCAT.
He did not.
I forget what they call it.
He did not.
He did.
He didn't.
That's why they all went crazy and
He didn't.
had to start freaking out.
That's not true. He exposed. He
You
exposed.
can live in your own reality, but he has helped expose.
What did he
to the
expose?
Well, let me rephrase that.
Okay, you need
He
to
has helped
stop
expose-
talking over me. I don't know what it is about you fucking MAGA men who have no fucking self-control, but stop talking over me when I speak. I've asked you I've asked you repeatedly. What?
You fucking dumb bitch. I'll
Oh.
talk over you when I feel like you, dirty white hole.
Okay. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Daly, did you vote for Trump?
I did.
All right. How old are you? What state did you vote in?
32, Utah.
Okay. Did you want to reply to the prompt?
Yeah. So Nick did a great job. I mean, it was just basic investigative journalism.
He's
And
not a
he
journalist. He's a
exposed
YouTuber.
fraud.
He didn't expose. What did he expose?
The fraud.
What did he expose? He exposed absolutely nothing.
He exposed that those daycares are not even in business.
That's not true. And you know why? Because I did a better investigative journalist than that dumb motherfucking YouTuber. He is not an investigative journalist. But you know what I did? I went today to the Minnesota. Hold on. Got my spread for the Minnesota Department of Human Services. And I looked up every single daycare center that they mentioned and or visited. And the very first one, the Mako Children's Center, which was a green building, has been out of business since 2022. So they have not been in business for 4 years now. They didn't open their door. They're not getting money. They haven't been open since 2022.
Why are they getting funds?
They aren't.
They are.
Prove it. He didn't prove anything other than what this guy said.
He proved that they're on the list of getting
And then
funds of
Mini Child Care Center, Red Brown Building, active license was just renewed yesterday on 1/1 of 2026. ABC Learning Center, the Gray Black Building, active license renewed yesterday, inspected every single year. Shut your mouth. Another fucking MAGA who can't be quiet and keep talking over me. ABC Learning Center, Gray Black Building, active license renewed yesterday, January 1st, 2026, inspected every single year since they opened in 2029. Sweet Angel Daycare, active license renewed yesterday, inspected every single year since they opened in 2021. All of the inspections are on the same website. You can go tell. They've been investigated every single year because they do a yearly investigation on every single daycare center in Minnesota. And so then you go down to Minnesota Best Child Care, active license renewed yesterday, inspected in 25, 24, 2023, and 2022. And I did this for every single daycare center on the Minnesota Department of Human Services website.
Did you call the daycares?
No, I'm not a fucking creep.
Why wouldn't you call them?
Because the Minnesota Department of Human Services are the ones who go and inspect these facilities.
Well, why wouldn't you call them and just investigate and say, hey, I had somebody that I want to see how much it costs to get daycare there?
No, I'm not a creep. I'm not a pedo. I'm not a pedo. I'm not going to go in there screaming, where's the children? If you guys, do you have children? Do you have children?
I do have lots.
Lots.
So
Ew.
why don't you just call?
Can you tell me what daycare center allows anyone just to walk in?
A lot of them do.
You're disingenuous and you're a liar. Fuck off.
No, I'm not.
Nope, you're a liar. You don't know anything about you don't know anything about it. So shut up. If you're not even going to be honest, I'm not going to talk to you. I'll just move on to the next person. Fucking lots. Give me a break. They can't. Yeah, go ahead and go try to walk into any daycare. Go ahead. Go ahead. You can't even walk into your kid's fucking school. You can go walk into a goddamn daycare. I don't need to wash my mouth out, Grandma. It's an 18 and up live, and I'm a fucking adult. Move on. Daily therapy session if you don't like it. You can't just walk around and start screaming, "Where are the children?" You look like a creep. I wonder why we'll open the door. Because you have masked agents with you, masked security with you, a team of 8 men with no children going up to a door, banging onto the door and be like, "I want to have my son Joey come in," and there's not a fucking kid in sight. You don't think they have cameras where they can see who's standing at the door? You people are a special kind of stupid. You can't just walk up to a daycare center and just walk in. The doors have to be locked. If you do, then you should move your kids to a different daycare. Freeport, did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Okay. How old are you? What state did you vote in?
I am 25 and I voted in Deenda.
In what?
Deenda?
What the fuck is Deenda?
Deenda my dick.
Oh, you waited all that time for your joke. Oh, you're so fucking funny.
How's make sure
You're so funny. Boo, almost forgot to laugh. Grow up. Grow up. So lame. They're all like 25 going on 12, 49 going on 12. So
Why is
pathetic.
everybody ridiculing you?
Bob, did you vote for Trump?
4 times.
You couldn't have voted
I
for him
wanna
4
ask you,
times.
why is everybody ridiculing you in the comments?
He didn't run 4 times, you fucking ding
I
dong.
voted twice in 2020, once by mail and once in person.
That's voter fraud.
No, it's not. Look up my name and see if I've ever been told.
How old did you say you were, people?
I'm just a year younger than you, I'm thinking.
How old are you? TikTok purposes, I have to ask every single person their age so to make sure that they're over 18 and it's verbalized. How old are you?
I'm 87.
No, you're not. Give me a break.
Come on, baby.
Ugh. You all are just fucking disgusting.
Why do you got your hair?
You guys
done
are
up
all
and down like
absolutely disgusting.
that? Why
all
don't
of you.
Put some makeup?
All of you. I don't want to wear makeup. I don't want to be attractive to you guys. I don't want you guys to want me at all. I hope you find me the most repulsive, ugliest, fattest, fucking grossest person ever. Because you are like kryptonite to me. You are filthy and you are disgusting. I don't put on makeup because I work from home. I homeschool my kids. I do everything from home. Why would I have to put on makeup? I don't need to look good for you. I don't want to look good for you. Yuck. Gross. Yep, they're all gross. You can call me a rough look. If you guys think any of this stuff hurts my feelings, it literally doesn't. I just consider the source because you guys are pedo protectors. You guys are all about fraud. You guys voted for Donald Trump, who was found guilty of fraud in the state of New York. He was found liable for sexually abusing somebody, and he's a convicted felon. You don't care about fraud. Men definitely are not lonely enough. That is for true. That is for sure. They are not lonely enough. I do have a filthy mouth, you dirty animal. I'm a rich black man. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Boop, 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 boop. Men are not lonely enough. Men are not lonely enough. They are not. Cash money. Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
All right. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
28. I voted in New York.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't real quick. I couldn't do the SmackDown song today because my internet's been down since Monday. I have been surviving off of Wi-Fi hotspots that I had to purchase. And so it says that I can't stream that music from my area. So apparently the hotspot doesn't give them an idea where I am, so it won't let me stream the song. So I have to wait till Monday till my internet's fixed. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, can I ask you a question if you don't mind? So I've been listening to you for about 10 minutes.
Great. I can't wait.
Is your problem with Nick Shirley, I guess not, the misrepresentation? Is that your problem?
100%, because what he did was not expose a single bit of fraud. He didn't expose anything other than walk around to daycare centers that were closed and or see an entourage of 8 or 9 men, half of them masked, walking up to a daycare center. Do you think that would make anybody want to open it? Because I used to work at a daycare center. It was actually one of my first, that wasn't my first job, but my first job as an adult when I was 18. I worked at a daycare center and I had the after school kids, and the daycare center's closed. You can't just walk in. If I saw a camera coming up with 8 men and half of them are masked, do you think I would shuttle my kids inside, or I'd swing the door open and welcome them in? Like, it's your job to protect the children. And then you've got him going into other places like, where's the children? Where's the children? With a gang of 8 men and half of them are masked. That's not at all going to make someone want to open the fucking door.
Ma'am,
and he exposed absolutely nothing.
Where is he wearing a mask?
I didn't say him.
Who has a mask on?
His crew behind him, his security crew had masks on. If you see all of them.
The masks are the Somalians.
And if you saw the picture, if you walked the picture of all of them standing outside one of the sick cares, half of them had masks on.
I'm looking through the video right now.
Look at the CNN interview that Whitley Wild did when she asked him why he went to the daycare center when it was closed. And he had been admitted he went there during their non-business hours, which is not a gotcha that there was nobody there. If they he went at 11 o'clock in the morning. They didn't open until 2 p.m. So why would he go at 11 o'clock in the morning and expect there to be children there? Because it was an aftercare center. Okay, let's just okay.
Can you hear me?
No.
I was muted.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I didn't mute you.
Oh.
I can tell you right now that if I saw an entourage of 8 men, whether they were masked or not, coming toward my house or toward my business with a bunch of cameras, am I going to open the door? No. No, not going to happen.
I'm looking at the video right now. He wasn't even with 8 people.
I just told you to go look at the CNN interview.
Okay, CNN, Nick Shirley. Let's see. Okay, what about it?
Some of the people outside of there have masks on.
Okay, so this is the interview. Which people have masks on?
It's a photo.
Okay, but this is the interview. So which people have masks on?
I'll have to find the picture that I saw.
I think most of the people are Somalian in the background.
Okay. Anyway. Okay. It was a picture that I saw. So let's just say I'm wrong. No. I just said, let me just say, let's just say I'm wrong. Let's just say none of them had masks on. It's okay.
Okay.
I could have seen a picture. Okay. Even so, if they go walk up, you have a whole entourage of people walking up. Why would a daycare center let them in?
Yeah, there was only 3 people there. I showed you that in the other video, of his actual video. He was with.
Why would they let the people in?
If you want to include the cameraman, that's 3 people. Other than the cameraman, it was just him, and then the other guy that he brought along that had the statistics. If you want to question those statistics, I think that's.
Well, then I'll find the picture because I don't think you're telling the truth, because I saw the picture of him standing there with masks.
I just showed you.
You showed me 2 seconds of a video. You showed me 2 seconds.
I'm watching it. You're shutting my camera off.
Yes, I shut your camera off because you're showing 2 seconds.
I'll show you more if you don't shut my camera off.
All right, I have to do a restart. Y'all come back.
Yeah.
I was there. Wait.
Shit. Y'all stop reporting, fucking pussies. Bunch of fucking pussies. You just have a conversation. It's going to keep reporting. Bobo, cut it out. Hold on, let me get my dog. All right, had to get my dog off. Y'all keep tapping the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. Let's get back. I honestly doubt makeup would help. That's okay. I hope you find me fucking ugly. Welcome in, welcome in. If you voted for Trump, hit the guest request. Everybody else, just keep tapping that screen, tap that screen, tap that screen. I didn't get busted. You guys were reporting. You guys reported I had a live restriction warning, so I had to restart. Stop reporting. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I didn't do anything wrong. Where I got the 8 guys from is from CBS News, where they interviewed one of the daycare directors of Minnesota. He said that Shirley had a team of up to 8 people with him. Some were masked, according to Hassan, which set off alarm bells for him. I got it from the CBS article, from the guy who they interviewed, because they said some were in the car and some were masked. So I don't know what else you want me to say. That's where I got it from.
Yeah, can you tell your mods or people that I'm not reporting you?
Well, somebody's reporting me because somebody's reported me. They have to be. You have to be reported over and over and over again to get a live restriction, and so people were just reporting because they're a bunch of fucking pussies. They do it. They do it every day. Every single day I get shut down. Every single day I get restrictions because they get upset and they can't handle a civil conversation. Alexandria, thank you for the $1 cash app. I just love when you say CK is looking up at us. Thank you, Alexandria.
It's kind of ridiculous, but it's whatever.
That's because it happens every day.
No, yeah, I get it. I'd like to continue the conversation now. So I do want to know where you got.
I just told you where I got it from. It was from the CBS interview of the director of one of the Minnesota daycares. He said it set off alarm bells. He said there was 8 men and some of them were masked. They came up to the door and it set off alarm bells.
Okay. I mean, it's almost a 10-minute video, so I'll later tonight I'll go through it. But just skimming through it, I don't see any of that. Just saying.
But all I'm saying is okay. Even let's just take the masks off. You cannot. Can you tell me what daycare center? Because the daycare centers around where I am and everyone that I know.
Are you in Minnesota?
No.
Okay.
But typically, daycare centers are locked. Thank you, Maui Wise. You saw it too. Thank you. Daycares are locked, just like schools are. You can't just walk into a school. You think you're going to walk into a daycare center where there's infants and toddlers? If you can't walk into an elementary school, middle school, or high school, you can't just walk in. So you can't just walk up and just because they knock on the door and they don't want to open the door for a group of men, you don't think they have cameras? They see them walking up with cameras? Even if it was 2, even if it was 3, if it's 8, why would they open the door? And then they go around to one of the other ones that are screaming, where are the children? Where are the kids? Where are the children? They look like fucking creeps, my guy.
Yeah,
you don't do that. And if you guys think for 1 minute that we think you actually give a fucking shit about fraud, you're fooling yourself. Because Donald Trump was found guilty of fraud in the state of New York. He can't even run a cancer or a charity in the state of New York anymore from stealing from a kid's cancer charity years ago. He was found liable for 34 felony counts. He was found liable for sexually abusing somebody. You guys don't give a fuck about fraud or crime. So stop pretending like you do.
Can we have a conversation, or is it just going to be you going on?
Respond to what I said. Respond to what I said.
Yeah, I would like to. So I agree that preschools are usually shut down and locked down as they should be. But did you not see in the video where he was asking just to sign his son up for school?
He didn't have a child with him. And you make an appointment. You call a daycare and say, I want to come take a tour. I want to come take a tour. Because I want to enroll my kid. Or you go to their website. It tells you how to enroll your kid.
I disagree.
I don't care if you disagree. You can't do that. You can't just walk up and say, I want to sign up my kid, and there's no kid with you.
My brother did that.
Anecdotal, you can't use an anecdote in a debate because you can't prove it. Especially with an entourage and a camera.
Are you just going to mute me?
I didn't mute you.
Well, your mods are. Somebody is.
Okay, somebody did. I didn't.
So, yeah, I mean, I agree that they're going to obviously keep a preschool locked down. But I disagree. I mean, just because you don't want to go do that doesn't mean other people have to not go to that place in person.
They did not. But they did not expose anything. They didn't expose anything. All of these daycare. No, they did not. Every single one of those daycare centers was inspected every single year since they were open. It's on the Department of Human Services website. Dude, I am in the middle of a fucking sentence. I do not allow men to speak over me.
Sometimes.
It's my life. You're in my house.
This isn't your house.
This is my space.
I'll give you that. So continue.
He exposed nothing. He exposed nothing at all. No fraud was proven. Just they received X amount of dollars. This is an area that has low income people, so they get federal subsidies for the children in that area. All that they said was how much money they had been given. Not a single bit of fraud, because fraud is a crime. Has any one of those daycare people been arrested? Because if they were committing fraud, they would have to be arrested. So if he didn't expose fraud, then he just made a YouTube video full of political propaganda so that they could target Somalian people. This is like Springfield, Ohio 2.0. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats, and went after the Haitian people.
So there is no fraud.
Nothing was exposed. If there was fraud, then the Department of Justice or someone that actually does a forensic audit or whatever they're going to do, but you don't walk up to a daycare center and pull on the door and try to get in the door, screaming, "Where are the children?" This is all just a distraction. This is a distraction away from the e-files, because the Trump administration is direct violation of federal law that he was supposed to have every single one of the e-files to the public in a searchable format with only the victims redacted. And they have violated federal law. This is all a distraction away from that. And number two, it is also part of Project 2025, which he claimed he had no part of, but everyone in his administration and that were authored that is working in his administration, that they wanted women to be back home and they want them out of the workforce. So this was a way for Donald Trump to say, oh, well, look at all this fraud. I'm going to stop funding to all 50 states. Now they'll have to jump through hoops and prove whatever criteria they come up with of whatever to get their funding back. That is the money already appropriated by Congress. He can't do that. There will be a lawsuit and he will lose. But this is part of Project 2025. This was just a scapegoat to yet blame people of color for nothing.
So your answer's no.
No amount of fraud.
Simple yes or no question.
Fraud was not. They didn't prove any fraud. Nothing was proven.
Are you talking about Nick Shirley?
Nothing was proven in this documentary. No.
Oh my gosh, it's not a documentary. Okay, so can we?
What do you call a documentary? It was 42 minutes.
I would call that journalism.
He's not a journalist. He's a YouTuber.
He's an independent journalist.
He is not a journalist. He is a YouTuber.
Okay, how about you go look him up and see what he has to call himself?
I mean, his parents committed fraud. His parents did the same thing. So I don't know why this is a shock.
Harry Sisson did the same thing. So
no, he did not.
Yes, he did. He started Scammer University, Hustlers University.
Oh, you're an idiot. No, I'm not gonna allow you to besmirch another creator. No.
What?
Scammer University. Get the fuck out of here. You guys are just absolutely just grasping at straws. But that's like Trump University, where they actually scammed all their students. And he had to pay all that money back. Because he scammed the students. There was no actual real estate school. Hey, if you guys are being educated and or entertained today, please feel free. Diavatalks, Cash App, Venmo. I really do appreciate your support. I am completely, totally crowdfunded. So if you guys would help be able to crowdfund, I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. No one is obligated to. Anything is appreciated. I'm not grifting and grinding. I am grinding. I've been here 7 days a week for 20 months straight, and I've only missed 2 days, including every single holiday. I'm the best fucking employee you ever would have. How come everybody in my guest request that I'm trying to bring up is not coming up? Did y'all change your mind? Oh, Bake. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Okay. How old are you? What state did you vote in?
I'm 42 and I voted in Ohio. Why such a deep sigh?
Oh, the very worst thing is a Trump voter, but a woman voting for Donald Trump, it just chaps my ass. It's just
So
horrible.
You don't like when a woman has a different opinion than you?
I don't like when a woman votes for a man who raped a woman. That's kind of gross.
He never raped a woman. Why wasn't he charged with it?
He was found liable in a civil court because the statute of limitations for criminal court had run out.
Not for rape. No, he was not.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
Sure.
it was,
He would have been
Sure.
charged.
Sure.
You're very
Sure.
wrong.
No, I'm not. Go look. A. Jean
You
Carroll
are,
case.
actually.
Go,
You
go,
need to educate
go,
yourself a
go,
little bit.
go look. Forcefully penetrating her digitally. If somebody did that to you, would you consider it rape? Against your will? I invited you to unmute. Answer that question. You can unmute your mic. I invited. You don't even have to know where the mute button is.
Girl, why are you so aggressive?
I
Calm
want you
down.
to answer. Don't tell me to calm down. Answer my question.
Well, you need to. You're
Answer
getting
my
all
question.
riled up.
If somebody
You're talking
forcefully penetrated you with their fingers or whatever against your will, would you consider it rape?
I don't know. Is he a billionaire?
Oh, you're a sick fucking haga bitch. You're nasty. You are nasty.
Listen to
You are
listen to
nasty.
you.
Get the fuck off my live. You grape apologist bitch. So disgusting. Fucking disgusting.
And Tim tried to be like, look at you.
So gross. So gross. A woman defending grape culture. This is where we are with the fucking hagas. This is so sad. Ah! Depends on if it's a billionaire. What the fuck? Was he a billionaire? I hope to God she doesn't have daughters. Nate, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did actually.
All right. How old are you? What state did you vote in?
I'm 20. I voted in Arizona.
Of course, you're 20.
Of course, I'm 20, Brad.
Yeah, no, you're just a white pilled incel. We already know. You guys have been red. You guys have been red pilled. You guys have bought the the MAGA propaganda worked on your generation, unfortunately, of young men. Anyway, what do you want to talk about?
Did you get all the vaccines in the book or what?
We're not talking about that. I do want to talk about Nick Shirley because that's what the topic is.
Yeah, you must have got too many vaccines.
Okay, I'm not. That topic gets in the live's taken down, so I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect you. I told you we're not talking about it. But I know you guys don't like consent. I said no, and you don't like consent. I got it. But I said no. We don't talk about that. Now we already know you're an incel. And just in October of 2025, Donald Trump just got a booster. So, Dave, whatever your background noise is, you need to get rid of it if you want to talk. You wouldn't touch me with even my dog's pee-pee? Good. But to say that you would use your dog's, you guys are weird. You guys are fucking weird. You are so fucking weird.
Oh my god, fucking gross. You're so gross.
Dave, are you going to unmute?
Yeah, I'm trying to get to a quiet place.
Okay.
Where the hell even are you?
Hey, Michael.
Ah, there you go.
There we go. Did you vote for Trump? Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
52, Missouri.
All right. Did you want to respond to the background? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I am trying to figure out why you're saying Nick Shirley's a fraud. I mean, he's just a kid that was looking to enroll his kid in daycare.
He doesn't have a child.
He doesn't have any kids.
No.
Oh,
He's a kid with no kid. And he walks up with cameras and an entourage and expects a daycare center to open their doors. Are you mad? How long has it been since you've had kids in daycare?
I have a granddaughter right now who's in daycare.
Yeah, the doors are locked at a daycare. Just like a school, you can't just walk in with cameras and an entourage of men.
No, but there are people at the daycare. You can see people, you know.
Yes.
A lot of these places that he's videoing, there's nobody there.
Some of the places were closed.
Well, I drove through Minnesota because I used to live in Michigan.
Nobody cares. That's anecdotal. Anecdotes can't be proven, so you can't use them.
Well, I drove through and
I just said, I know you guys don't understand consent, but I said no anecdotes because you can't prove anecdotes. So you rolling through Minnesota is A, not proof of anything, and B, you can't prove anything by rolling through, by driving through.
I wasn't driving through. I went there for a conference.
And it still has nothing to, was it a daycare conference?
No, but you drive through town and you have your downtime and everything like that.
I still said no, so you're still saying it. You're still saying it. You're looking at daycares. You're going through town, and on your downside, you're frequenting daycares?
No, you're driving through town. I have a 2-year-old granddaughter.
Was your granddaughter with you?
Yeah.
She went on your business trip with you?
Yeah.
You're a fucking liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. That's what you're just a liar. Bye. Yeah, exactly. Bye. You knew you were getting dropped. You're a liar. Give me a break, my guy. Try again. Try again. Just making shit up as you go. I'm driving through town on a business trip. Did you take your granddaughter? Yeah. Bullshit. She's a fucking liar. They will do anything but just tell the truth. Sean, did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Yeah, and someone needs to make sure that his granddaughter stays far away from him. How old are you? What state did you vote in?
Well, I'm 54 years old. I'm from Wyoming.
I don't think I've talked to anybody from Wyoming before.
That's because we really don't exist if you pay attention.
All right. What did you want to add or talk about? I mean, obviously we're talking about Nick Shirley, but
I was actually just back in Minneapolis visiting a friend of mine when this whole thing broke up, and we actually went to a couple of these daycares with my friend's daughter.
Anecdotal evidence cannot be proved. You cannot tell a personal story. Anecdotal evidence cannot be proven, so you cannot use it in a debate.
Okay, hold on. We won't do that. We'll just talk straight facts then. So
you don't have any.
The stuff that Nick Shirley's been showing, he went to several daycares.
Yes.
Okay, he went to several daycares.
I know. I actually know. One moment, please. One moment. I actually researched every single daycare that he mentioned in that 42-minute documentary video. Okay. I verified their license status on the Minnesota Department of Human Services website, and every single time that facility has been inspected. So which one are you talking about?
Okay. Well, some of them they've actually taken the phone numbers and everything else off of. Since
I didn't say
a lot
that.
of them you can't research.
I didn't say that, and yes, you can, because the Department of Human Services, Minnesota Department of Human Services, had them on there as early as this morning because I found every single one of them, including the date that they renewed their license, the last time they were inspected, and every time they've been inspected in the state of Minnesota, including the Minneapolis Autism Center that they went to. According to the Minnesota Aging and Disability Resources, it's an active center with an application on the website to apply for benefits. So I researched every single one of these daycare centers this morning.
Let me ask this question. What is your basis for calling him a fraud?
Because he exposed no fraud. He just went around to daycare centers that said they got money from the government, but and weren't open, or they didn't want to talk to them, or they didn't want to let them in. That's not evidence of fraud. Fraud is a crime. So unless they're going to be arrested,
Hold on.
fraud is a crime.
Hold on. Stop. I asked for a simple question. So you got in an exchange here. Let's do an even exchange.
Don't tell me how to run my live. It's my live. It's my live. It's not yours. Don't tell me what to do. I don't allow men to tell me what to do. I'm not your wife, dude. I'm not your wife.
I'd love to have an even exchange with you.
I know, but I'm not your wife. Don't tell me what to do.
You're absolutely right.
Thank you. Don't tell me what to do.
Absolutely right. I said, would you like to have an even exchange with me? Can we do an even
No, you
exchange?
told me to be quiet. You told me to stop so you could answer. So you're not going to tell me to stop. Go on with your question.
I don't think I said stop.
But don't tell me how to run my live.
Okay. So can we do an even exchange?
Just talk.
Okay, can we do an even exchange?
Just ask your fucking question. Jesus Christ. We've been doing an exchange. Can you just talk?
If you're calling him a
Oh my fucking God.
okay, you're calling him a fraud for that. However, you also stated a few minutes ago that he went there with a whole big camera crew and everything.
I said up to 8 people is
That's not a
right.
camera crew.
And the director, the CBS News, where I got that from, that carried the story of the director in Minnesota that interviewed him, said that it was a CBS article where the director said that he had up to 8 people, and some of them were masked, walking up to the daycare center, and it made them uncomfortable, or it made them alarm bells go off, I think was his exact words. So this is a daycare center. They're locked. You can't just walk in, like you can't just do that in an elementary school or a middle school or a high school. And you sure as fuck can't do it at a goddamn daycare center. If you don't think those daycare centers had cameras and saw them walking up to the door, they're also worried about ICE, sir. ICE are going around masked, right? These people are refugees.
Yeah,
They're scared of ICE too. So they don't want to open their doors. And I don't blame them.
But granted,
I'm a white woman and I wouldn't let them
if
in.
the parents are in this country illegal with their children, then
They're not here
if they're in this
illegally.
country illegally,
They are not here illegally. They are not here illegally.
But if they are afraid,
They are not
if their parents are
here.
illegally,
They are
it's
not here.
illegal,
They are not
then
here
don't need to be
illegally.
worried about ICE.
They are not here illegally. Bullshit, Sean. You're a fucking liar, because they have taken U.S. citizens. ICE doesn't give a shit. They look at your skin tone first and make you prove that shit later. U.S. citizens born here have been detained for up to 3 days while waiting to prove that they were born here. Absolutely not. They've taken American children. They've taken U.S. citizens of this country. They've taken fucking veterans who have fought for this country. Just admit it. Just say you're a fucking racist, dude. Sit there and say ICE only takes you if you're undocumented. Get the fuck out of here. You are insane. If you took your kids to a daycare center, would you want them to just let random people in? To come in? Where are the kids? Where are the children screaming? Where are the children? You sound like fucking creeps. I wouldn't let you in either. And I'm not an immigrant. So cut that shit out. Is a Purple Heart recipient that they made go back to Korea, who hasn't been to Korea since he was a child. A fucking veteran that they deported. ICE is looking at skin color, not whether they're here legally.
You're not completely informed of the situations here.
I am completely informed. This is my literal job. I do this 7 days a week, and I've done it 20 months straight. I have researched the shit out of everything because I talk politics on a daily basis. This is my job. Don't speak over me. I don't allow men to speak over me. I am not your wife. You are not going to dominate me. You are not telling the truth. I do this for a living. I have studied this. I have read about it. I have investigated it. This is my literal job. I get on here every day to educate and entertain people. And they donate to me if they want to, and they help support me. And if you're not angry, if you're not disgusted what's fucking happening in this country, you're the one not paying attention. How do you think I literally spent all morning going through every single daycare center, looking them up on the website in Minnesota Department of Health Services in order to find out when they were last inspected, when they their license renewed, if they have an active license or a non-active license. I've looked every single one of them up, including the number and the color of the building. So if we were watching the video, I could tell you which one we were talking about. Like, I do my fucking homework.
So I'm not angry about that. You know what? You don't even let people talk.
No, you try to talk over me. I don't allow anybody to speak over me.
Show respect that you're asking for.
Because you're lying.
You don't even let
You are lying. You're lying. You're just a racist. You're just a racist like all the other fucking MAGAs. And just admit it. This has to do with targeting Black and brown people. This is all this is about. Because zero evidence was shown. Zero evidence was shown. This is just like Springfield, Ohio. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats when they targeted the Haitian community. This is no different. It's just blatant racism. Real quick, Cheryl, thank you for the $2 for a $2 challenge. If you agree, this is creepy. Thank you, Cheryl. She's challenging everyone here to send $2 to my Cash App or Venmo, Diavatalks. If you think this shit's creepy.
So, I understand that maybe there's two sides to there's three sides to every story, in my opinion. Yours, mine, and the truth. And until all of this news comes out about everything, do I think everybody's going off half-cocked about this? Yeah, I do.
Because he's proved nothing.
Get to the full story?
That video targeted the video targeted the Somalian community. The video targeted the Somalian community. Cry some more. Do you need some violin music to go with it? Do you want me to play you some music? Do you want me to give you 30 seconds just to whine? Where's my little miniature violin? I'll give you some fucking crash out music. Because you men are so fucking whiny. It is so gross. Oh, they're so whiny. Okay, here we go.
I'm not whining. I'm trying to talk to you.
You got 30 seconds. Go.
You are so childish and immature. Did you even get past a high school education?
There's the ad hominems because he doesn't know what else to say because I've embarrassed him. Because he's just whining like a fucking child. You won't let me speak. You keep talking over me.
Like a child.
Grow up.
You won't even let me talk. You mute me when things aren't going your
And
way.
oh, here's still whining some more. Here we go. You won't let me talk. You just keep not letting me finish. I doubt you ever let a woman finish. Go ahead. Dawn, thank you for the $2 Cash App. I wouldn't let them in either. Exactly. Dana, thank you for the $2. This shit is creepy. Deborah, thank you for the $2. Yes, this is creepy. Oh, there's the uneducated bitch. We knew the misogyny was coming out eventually. He was trying to be nice. He left. I mean, if he doesn't want to cry, okay. Crash out. I'm just going to take my ball and go home. Oh, bless his heart. Just a crybaby. Wah, you won't let me finish. Wah, you won't let me finish. Wah. Talk about giving somebody the ick. Yuck. Right? You want some cheese to go with that goddamn wine? What's your favorite kind of cheese to go with your wine? And Monica, thank you for the $10 Venmo. This is all I can do. I'm in the middle of a pay period, but thank you for all you do. Just know that you're loved and Happy New Year and blessings in the new year. Thank you so much, Monica. That's so incredibly kind. Thank you. So nice. Thank you, guys. Ryan, hi, did you vote for Trump?
I didn't. I just wanted to add that I am a delivery driver, a unionized delivery driver that wears the brown uniform. And it is really hard in California to make a delivery to any child care place, man. They have that place so long.
Yep.
They see us every single day, and they still have to go through those protocols
Yep.
to protect those children.
That's right. Thank you. W is Ryan for voting on the right side of history. Thank you. But yes, that's exactly my point. I only bring up Trump voters between 4 and 6 p.m. Eastern, so please only hit the guest request if you voted for Trump. But I do understand why you requested up, Ryan, because they're supposed to be like Fort Knox, y'all.
That's what I just said.
Okay? They're supposed to be like Fort Knox, okay? They're not supposed to be easy to get into. Daniel, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
Okay. How old are you? What state did you vote in?
26, Colorado.
All right. So what did you want? What brings you up? Okay, goodbye. Tammy, thank you for the $20 Venmo. Keep cooking these MAGAs. Thank you. And Savannah, thank you for the $2 for the $2 challenge. Thank you for all the hard work you do. Happy New Year. Thank you so much, Savannah. Thank you, guys. I really do appreciate the support. Thank you so much. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Yeah, performance anxiety. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Oh, Vinny seems to have a lot to say, but those are all words you can't say on TikTok, so probably not going to bring him up. But if you do come up, Vinny, please use TikTok appropriate language. You sick fuck. Jesus Christ. I know when Dave is up here earlier, he goes, he was just trying to get his kid put into daycare. I said, he doesn't have any kids. He's only 23. He goes, he doesn't have any kids? You could hear the wind just go out of his sails when he goes like, he doesn't have any kids. I'm not a boomer. I'm Gen X. We're the best generation. Not a boomer. That would be my parents. Oh, Daniel came back. Let's see if he's going to talk this time. I did say Nick heard he was a virgin, but he's probably a groiper. How old did you say you were?
I'm sorry, I'm 26, Colorado.
Colorado, that's right. Okay. What did you wanna say?
I didn't see the Nick Shirley live stream. What's the rundown on it?
Oh, absolutely not. I'm good. It's a 42-minute documentary. Go watch it. I'll still be here for another 2 hours. Come back. It's only 42 minutes. Go watch it. I'm not going to recap a 42-minute video.
For you.
If I had to suffer through it, you need to suffer through it. It was just propaganda. It's literally just propaganda. I did find it interesting, though. That the Dave guy, they never said his last name. Did you actually see it and you were just asking me to recopy it?
Nick Shirley's a fraud.
Did you watch the documentary?
I'll agree with you on it because I haven't seen it.
Well, I'm not looking for people who disagree with me or people who agree with me. I'm not looking for people who agree with me. Which is why I'm looking for Trump supporters. Smooth brain, I swear. Propaganda is very effective on MAGA because they're low IQ, they're low EQ, and it fits their narrative of the boogeyman of Black and brown people, that they must be the ones doing the crime. This is just Springfield, Ohio 2.0. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Daniel, stop requesting up. I'm not talking to you. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you would like to send a super chat over on YouTube, I will be happy to read out your comment. If you want to send a super chat, I will read out your comment, even if it's mean. I'll read it as long as it won't get me locked down. I absolutely started investigating about Shirley's parents. Okay, Daniel doesn't know how to say no, take no for an answer. He's definitely a Trump supporter because he doesn't believe in consent because I said no. So he decided to request it again. So now he's blocked. Bye, Daniel. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Dems support criminals. Republicans are the criminals. One is true and one is the other isn't. It's the GOP who are the guardians of pedos. Go Google Lake Michigan. If you vote for Donald Trump, request up. If you're just going to be a thumb thug in the comment section, you're going to get muted. I guarantee you my mods will mute you. Libra Girl, thank you for the $2. I worked at a daycare for 11 years and no one just shows up at a daycare. They call first. Exactly. Carrie, please remind MAGA this is old news. The head of this was a white woman. Yes, said that yesterday. Who was put in prison. No more story to tell. Local Minnesota News reported this story a year ago and Somali people involved have been charged. Yes, there's been 78 people convicted. This goes back to 2022 during the Biden administration where they started investigating the fraud. And the head of this whole ring was a white woman. And the people that have actually been doing fraud and actually engaging in fraud are in prison already. This is all a nothing burger. This is to make you guys think that Somalian people are the problem and that they're committing fraud with zero evidence. Samuel Moore, shut your bitch ass up unless you're going to come up and talk because you have now been kirked from the live. Now you only can have a voice if you come up and use it, big boy. There you go. How old are you? What state did you vote in?
47 in Arizona.
Okay, what do you want?
I'm I just really want to see the proof of where he's a pedo.
I'm sorry if you lack critical thinking skills, but if you can't put two and two together, that he sexualized his own daughter on television on the Howard Stern show many times. He told a 10-year-old that in 10 years he'd be dating her. He has been, I mean, he walked in on Miss Teen USA pageants while they were undressed. He said he could because he was just inspecting it. He was the owner of the pageant, just, walking in because he can. I mean, dude, it's not hard. It's not a stretch that he was best friends with the world's most prolific and known trafficker and to have had absolutely nothing to do with it. And some of the girls they got from Mar-a-Lago. Like, you can't be serious. Like, you can add up the dots. You don't want to because it shows that your guy is a sick human being. And that's hard. It's hard for you to imagine. It's hard for you to imagine. But I have critical thinking skills. But you guys will believe with no evidence that Joe Biden sniffs children or whatever, which is the dumbest shit in the world. You guys need almost photographic evidence to believe that Trump did something and zero evidence to believe that Biden did something or Hunter did something or anybody else did something. You require zero evidence of that. If Trump says it, it's true.
No, actually, not really. I think that the government messed up totally when Trump got into office because he shouldn't be there. But that's a slap in their face that we the people don't believe in them anymore, and that's why Trump got voted in because
he suckered you. He suckered you. He suckered you. That's why he got back in. Plus Elon. He is the government, you dumb fuck.
The factual proof.
He is the government.
Okay, but the actual proof I'm asking for is the facts of where you have facts that he's a pedo.
All you have to do is have you downloaded and looked at any of the evidence in the e-files that the Department of Justice has released?
I hear it's
I didn't ask you if you heard any. Okay, you must be new here. I do not allow men to speak over me, and I have asked you a direct question. Have you read and looked through any of the photos and the evidence that is in the e-files that the Department of Justice has released to the public? Have you gone through? I've downloaded to my external hard drive so that I could go through them. Have you read or looked at any of them or just what you've heard? I'll invite you to unmute your mic. I need you to answer the question.
Yes, I've seen exactly what you've seen.
Have you looked through? You've looked through the.
I've read it. I've seen the pictures.
You're a liar.
Of course, he's.
Nah.
Sorry, I'll let you go. Go ahead.
No, I just said you're a liar. You did not go through all of them. No.
I've seen the photos with.
How many?
Okay, I've seen the photos, but there's like.
How many?
17 of them, I think, that I did see.
17, and there's been 5.
Total
and there's been like over 1 million released. So 17 is not giving you a full picture, my friend.
Okay, I've seen
17
right,
photos.
17,
out of millions is not sufficient evidence.
But what I'm asking, when you call somebody a pedophilia,
you can't use the whole word. You can't use the whole word on TikTok.
I'm sorry.
Jesus
Sorry,
Christ.
if he's a pedo, and you're saying he's a pedo, where's the criminal?
That's later. Do you think the current Department of Justice, headed by Pam Bondi, is going to arrest him? You've got to be on something. You got to be on something, my friend.
No, probably not. The DOJ sucks right now. Our whole government sucks right now.
Yeah, because Donald Trump is in there, and he put a bunch of sycophants in there.
I think it started before Obama came in. It was like on the Bush thing is when our government started to decline. And then Obama came in and it started to decline more.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. You're a liar. It didn't. Do you want to hear real quick? Quiet, Piggy. Do you want to hear why? How Donald Trump said he's got it put back in? Listen. This is from C-SPAN. I'll show you. Hold on. This is how Donald Trump explained to the FIFA president, the soccer guy, how he returned to presidency.
Planning a trip to
Oh, Jesus, of course. Hold on.
Stay, we invite you to come and enjoy an authentic Brazilian dining experience.
I love what he said, like 3 Super Bowls a day for a month. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's really amazing when you think of it. I've never heard that expression. That's a lot. When we made this, it was made during my term, my first term. And it was so sad because I said, can you imagine I'm not going to be president? And that's too bad. And what happened is they rigged the election and I became president. So
they rigged the election and I became president. He said it, not me. That's why Elon Musk made a tweet that said he wouldn't have won without me. So, because the American people spoke is bullshit. He told you in his own words. Not me saying it. That's not what I'm saying. That was the president of the United States saying it.
Yeah, I believe it was rigged. I believe that the last 3 elections have been
okay.
rigged.
You're gonna get my live taken down. You can't say that. That's why I said it exactly the way I said it. And I got a live restriction warning. I got to restart. I'll be right back. Jesus fucking Christ.
Wait, what? You were there?
All the time. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Everybody tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. Then go find your proof, Samuel. If you can't connect the dots like a little kid in a coloring book where you play connect the dots, I don't know what to tell you, man. You lack critical thinking skills. That's not my fault. If you voted for Trump, hit the guest request. No, I have critical thinking skills. I laid it out for you. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. It's true, T7. All these maggots cut from the same cloth. The cloth is filthy. Been laying at the bottom of the dumpster in the dumpster juice. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. You guys are so desperate to blame the black and brown people. That's why this propaganda works for you simpletons. You simpletons just jump right on it. Right on it. We are definitely being held by incredibly undereducated MAGA, for sure. Nope, you didn't challenge me intellectually, my friend. Somalians are not a problem. You're just a racist. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Oh, this will be 30 seconds, I'm sure.
That's up to you.
I know it is because it's my live. Remind everybody how old you are, what state you voted in.
45, California, Donald Trump.
What do you want to say?
Well, I wanted to be respectful and address your background that you work so hard to put up here.
It didn't take me but 2 seconds.
Well, you still put in some effort, so I should.
I did.
Yeah, Nick Shirley is he's kind of like a young Charlie Kirk.
Oh, fuck off! No.
Are you getting triggered already?
No, he's a fucking YouTuber. Get the fuck out of here.
3 words, young Charlie Kirk, and you just.
He's not a debater. He's not out debating. He's a fucking liar and is a fraud because he exposed absolutely nothing.
Okay.
So
I
also a
never
fraud
said
and
that he was a debater. I agree with you.
fraudster and a grifter. If that's what you mean, I'll agree.
He's a grifter?
Yeah. Do you know how much money he's making off of that YouTube video of exposing exactly zero fraud?
Well, it's making big headlines, and
because you people are racist.
Wait a minute! Don't get over emotional yet. You don't
I'm
even know
not.
what your stance is on this.
I'm not. This is just
You
Springfield.
people
This is
are
hey.
totally-
This is just Springfield, Ohio 2.0. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They targeted the Haitian people. Now they're doing the same thing in Minneapolis, where it's, oh my God, it's the Somalians. It's just racism, guy. That's all.
Okay, so let's unpack.
It's
a couple of
propaganda.
things. Do you know a lot about Nick?
No.
Okay, so
I know his
Nick
parents are
is-
fraudsters too.
Okay, cool. So Nick is a Christian virgin who's had false allegations.
He's probably a
against him
groiper.
that he has been inappropriate with minors, but yet he's a virgin.
That doesn't matter. You can
This
be.
is crazy. The projecting
You
of
can
nonsense
be.
onto this young man.
You can be. I don't give a fuck. If you put yourself in public, you're going to get the public scrutiny.
The public lies, right?
How is that relevant to his 42-minute documentary?
I just think that
I don't know about grown-ass men who walk around to daycare screaming, "Where are the children? Where are the children?" You look like a creep.
Wait a minute, but is it frightening to you that a young man can make this kind of an impact? CNN wants to interview him.
They already did. They already did.
Your background has his name.
And
I love it.
and
I love it.
and
It's great.
And?
You're giving him more credibility. Thank you.
no.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to talk about the story? Because I don't really care about this, this whole thing about you trying to prop him up like Charlie Kirk, because you're insane. So I'm not going there because Charlie Kirk is looking up at us right now. Rest in peace. Rest in hell.
He's looking down on us right now.
No, he's looking up.
But anyway.
Racists don't.
Yes, you don't believe in that anyway.
Racists don't go to heaven, honey. Heaven isn't segregated.
Is there a heaven?
I don't know. Is there?
You already said you're not a Christian. So what are you talking about?
If there's a heaven, I promise you, it's not segregated. Where he can have his little white section.
What would the atheist heaven be? Would that be a cemetery, a plot of dirt? Is that where your heaven is?
He's taking a dirt nap right now.
So you're
Why are you so obsessed with young men? You're obsessed with Dean. You're obsessed with Parker. You're obsessed with fucking Charlie Kirk. But I'm not obsessed with him. I talk about all kinds of stuff. I just happen to be up here because I watched. Okay, I knew you weren't going to last very long because everyone hates you. Bye, Liam. I thought I had him blocked. I haven't blocked on all my other accounts. I just used him to get my count up so I can get more people in here. I like to use scum. Dude does love Kirk. Ugh, so weird. Scum, did you vote for Trump? I got the right name at least.
Oh yeah.
Oh. How old are you? What state did you vote in?
44, California.
Okay. What did you want to add to the conversation?
I don't know what you had. I overheard you mention something earlier about the eating the dog dilemma.
I said this is just the Springfield, Ohio 2.0. Where they targeted the Haitians. Now they're targeting the Somalians because they're just racist. That's all it really is. It's propaganda to get you guys to look at one community in particular, take your eyes off the e-files, take your eyes off the Trump administration breaking federal law right now by not releasing all of the files by the deadline, redacting names that shouldn't be redacted. This is all just a distraction. And this is also a ploy to get him to stop all federal funding to all 50 states for daycare centers.
Okay. Anyway, so my really good friend is from Haiti.
I don't care. I don't care.
The same thing.
I don't care.
He said that they really were eating the dog.
They really aren't, and that's already been debunked.
This is coming from Haiti.
And I don't care because that story has already been debunked. It was a woman that was a U.S. citizen from Camden. Okay, I don't allow misinformation, so you're gonna have to go bye-bye. No, huh?
Go fuck yourself.
Oh no, I would not even with yours. Boy, bye. Or Canton, Ohio. Thank you, Canton, Ohio. A whole real Haitian. Fucking racist. Told you they're racist. Well, that was a stretch. Hey, y'all, if you've been entertained or educated here, we do have a $2 challenge for my Cash App, Venmo, Diavatalks. If you want to help support my live, I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Lady, you are coy. The fuck does that mean? If you meant to say cuckoo, you can't even spell. Dumb fuck. I'm not virtually panhandling. I said someone offered a $2 challenge for everyone to send $2. Not me. That was from Cheryl. Quiet, piggy. You're coy. You're coy. Fucking idiots. So fucking dumb. You are promoting it? No. I asked them. Somebody did a $10. Get up here, JJ, or shut your fucking whore mouth. Quiet, piggy. Did you vote for Trump?
I don't know. Did I?
It's a political live. Answer the fucking question. I'll just get rid of you. It's First Amendment right. You don't even know what the First Amendment right covers you for. How old are you? What state did you vote in?
Shut the fuck up, cunt.
No, it's thunder cunt to you because I'm not just a regular cunt. I'm a thunder cunt. Thunder cunt. Put the respect on my name that I deserve. Don't you just call me a regular one. Okay? Thunder cunt because I'm a special one. I'm a special one. How old are you? What state did you vote in?
Yeah, you're special. You're for sure special.
I am. Thank you.
Remedial. You're definitely remedial.
Do you want to have a conversation or you just want to come up here and sling and just I don't know.
You brought me up.
Bitch. Quiet, piggy.
Quiet.
Can I get some thunder cunt emotes? Fucking Haga. There we go. There's a thunder cunt. Don't you call me just a regular old garden variety gun. I'm a thunder. Cut to you. Haga. Let me be. Thank you for the $2 for the $2 challenge. Challenge accepted. Love ya. Thank you. Love you too. Sean, thank you for the $8 Cash App for Happy New Year. And happy Friday. Thank you. Rhonda, thank you for the $10 Venmo. I'm Beetle Dog in the chat. Okay, Beetle Dog, thank you. Here's $2 for me and for 4 other people. Fuck Trump, MAGA, and Hagas. I didn't say there was no fraud anywhere in Minnesota. I said this documentary proved no fraud. You are not taking what I'm saying and listening to what I'm saying. This propaganda piece didn't prove anything. Didn't prove anything. It didn't prove anything. Unbreakable by Design. Thank you for the $5 Cash App for God, because goddamn, I don't know how you do it, right, girl? Girl. I had a feeling that this topic today was gonna get them. I was right. Ben, shut your bitch ass up and get up here. It brought nothing to anyone's attention because it didn't expose any fraud. Oh, I know I got him mad. I was watching a live last night where this is all this guy did, and there was an endless supply of people. And I'm like, I'm gonna do that. So I researched every single daycare center today. I looked up on the Minnesota Department of Health Services today, every time they've been inspected, how long they've had their license, all of those things, so that I could talk about it. They fall for the okie doke. Oh, you were trying to start a $5 challenge. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Unbreakable by Design. Okay, Unbreakable by Design is issuing a $5 challenge. So there's a $2 challenge and a $5 challenge. If you want to help support little old me, Diavatalks, Cash App, Venmo has the same logo, so you know it's me. I got you, girl. Thank you. And yes, Joe Biden's Department of Justice started this investigation back in 2022. This is even new. There's 78 people that have been convicted, and the leader of this whole ring was a white woman, not a Somalian. This is like Springfield, Ohio 2.0. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats, blah, 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 blah. Thank you, Joe Biden. I hope he gets sued for libel. He went on and made the whole world saying that they were committing fraud. And if then none of these people are, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Sue them into oblivion. All that money he made on his stupid YouTube propaganda video, he's going to pay to those families. They started this investigation in 2022, and there's been 78 people convicted so far. Not just in daycare, but in just fraud rings. Thank you, Joe Biden. Keep crying and helping my algorithm. Keep crying. Yeah, 50 states lost daycare funding because of a 23-year-old punk who fucking lied that there was fraud going on and didn't prove a goddamn thing. And what does that do? Who's that going to affect more than anything? Women. So women have to quit their jobs to stay home because they don't have the subsidies for daycare because they can't afford daycare. Hey, Brian, welcome back. I was rooting for the Canes for you, my friend. When they told me they won, I didn't really watch the game, but when they told me they won, I was like, yes, Brian's going to be so happy. If you voted for Donald Trump, make the guest request. Let's go. Boop, boop, boop. All you thumb thugs just thugging it out in the comment section. Request up. If you think you could just go up to daycare centers and demand for them to open or let you in, or scream at, where's the kids? Where's the kids? You're a fucking creep. But that's all part of Project 2025 was to get women back in the home, remember? Get us out of the workforce, get us back in the home. This was just their propaganda piece to do that. And of course, MAGA fell for it, hook, line, and sinker, because they are low IQ, low EQ, and they're very prone to propaganda. Lisa, thank you for the $25 cash app thank you for the education and entertainment. Thank you so much, Lisa. That is so nice. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys' support. W's in the chat to all the gifters today. W's in the chat. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Looking to talk to you. I wouldn't have my children at a daycare that didn't lock the door or let an entourage of men in with no children with them. Samuel, if you're walking around going into daycare centers, you need to have your hard drive checked. You would not be safe to be around anyone's children, including your own. Including your own. You sick fuck. And now what it's doing is causing dumb shits like Samuel to go around to daycare centers in their local cities and try to get in. These are children. You dumb fucks. You also have to remember that if people with masks on, they're probably scared that they're ICE. These are Somalian refugees. Why would they open the door? You work with children, DCF needs to be called. Absolutely not. And I'll challenge you, daily therapy session, who's just thinks he's being funny. Quality leering section, center. Do daycare centers make their own signs, or do they hire someone to make their signs? Quiet piggy. Quiet piggy. Here's a ball gag for you. Take it as a late Christmas present, Hollywood. Do you think daycare centers make their own signs, or they actually, like, put it out? They hire someone to make a sign. And there was a typo. And the guy explained they were waiting for their new sign. It's happened before. I'm sure it'll happen again. It doesn't make it not a learning center. You simpletons. You small brains. Emotionally stunted, low IQ, would not be able to connect the dots of what's happening. I would much, much prefer if we just keep all the refugees, all the immigrants, I don't care if they have papers or not, don't care, and get rid of all the fucking white MAGA men. They're the ones who commit all the crime in this country, or white men in general. If you want to start with crime, you got to start with white men. Send them back to Europe, send them back to whatever little colonizing country they came from, and send them all back, because they commit 90% or 80-something% of violent crimes in this country. It's not black or brown people. It would be you. So let's get rid of all. If you want to get rid of crime, we got to get rid of the white guys. Prove I'm a liar, CX, JJR. Go look at the crime statistics. Top of the food chain, white men. And 10 out of 10, if the Quality Learning Center hired a MAGA sign company, they spelled learning wrong, because y'all can't even spell border right. close the border, BOARDER. You don't even spell the border right. Border. They probably hired a MAGA sign company. They couldn't spell learning right. That would track. Can't spell cuckoo either. That's true. They came in and said, koi, koi. You're koi, koi. Bitch, please. You don't even know the difference between there, and there. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Here, perfect. Here we go, y'all. I just said there, and there. Your, and your, right? Hold on. Here we go. So you're not the right form of your, because you apostrophe RE means you are. So you are saying there is no fraud in mini. So you spelled the wrong your. So it's probably a MAGA sign company that made the Leering Center sign. They hired a MAGA sign company, 10 out of 10. Thanks for proving my point, Big KEG. Big K! You can't make this shit up, right? 10 out of 10, it was a MAGA sign company. They don't know there, and there. They don't know your and your. Thank you for proving my point. The Leering Center. That was probably a fucking MAGA sign company. I'm a Christian in his bio. I'm a Christian. I make Christian rap. TikTok, that was the past guest named Luke, who has been blocked from my live for using a racial slur. I do not allow that word on here, so I blocked him immediately. We love the TikTok shop, and we don't stand for that around here. So he was promptly dropped. So if you haven't been to the TikTok shop recently, they have some really good buys. I can't do all that, Mafia. So Mama, I have just seconds to get them blocked and dumped before, so they don't keep saying it. I didn't have time to study the name. I'm scared I can't grift. These people, this CJ, get the fuck out of here. You're just a useless piece of dog shit. Fuck off. You come here every day and just spew shit. Fuck off. That's a MAGA Christian, not a Jesus Christian. He makes Christian rap and using the N-word. So he's copying rap music from the black people and then coming up here spamming the N-word. Got it. Tracks for a MAGA. All right, y'all, we have a flash goal of 2026. 40 different people to send one. I don't know why I am as white. I'm like envelopian. I am mayonnaise complected. I am as fucking almost translucent white. I don't know why they come up and use the N-word because I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. And can I just say, I find myself saying fucking white people at least at once a day, disregarding the fact that I am also white. I literally did it like 4 times today watching some of these First Amendment right for to 1A audio those First Amendment auditors. It's always white women, white men, and the majority of them are boomers. Give me your license. Like, you can't demand someone's license. The cops can't even do that. You're like, you don't have to throw on a sidewalk. You don't have the right to film me. Stop it. You're violating my rights. Like, bitch, you in public. Always in fucking white people, man. Fucking nuts. And they call 911. I don't feel safe. I feel threatened as they go up to the cameraman. Fucking white people, man. Lord. Bunch of Karens and Darrens. Every time, it's always the white people, man. I'm like, fuck. 0 days without being embarrassed by another goddamn white person. With so entitled. You have to tell me your name. I know. Fucking white people. Jesus Christ. It is so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. Your ex is so much better off now. No, he's pretty miserable, but I'm happy. Because you know, when your algorithm, when you're watching those videos, the 1A racist against white people. Oh my God. Did you, y'all are not going to believe, y'all, somebody actually, hold on. Are you racist against white people? Ma'am, can you see me? Ma'am, you can see my fucking color of my veins. Oh my God. Ma'am. No, I'm embarrassed by my fellow white Karens and Darrens. They're so fucking entitled. Oh, you can't make this shit up. This is like, they give me such good free content. Irish guy. Did you vote for Trump? Did you vote for Trump? Did you vote for Trump?
No, I didn't. How's Nick Shirley a fraud?
Who did you vote for?
How's Nick Shirley a fraud?
Who did you vote for?
How's Nick Shirley a fraud?
Okay. No one can be racist to white people. Not even white people. It's a political live, bitch. I asked who you vote for, how old you are, what state you voted in. Can't answer the simple question? Bye. If you want to come up and answer my questions, you're welcome to try again. You're more than welcome to request up again if you're going to answer my questions. And then we can get into why he's a fraud. I would be very happy. Oh, we got Samuel. Hold on. And they can't spell pray. If you meant to say, I'll pray on you, that I would believe. The jokes just write themselves. Pray on you, I would absolutely go with. Pray for me, no thank you. You don't have my consent. You voted for Donald Trump? The Quality Leering Center hired a MAGA sign maker. You just know that they did. You know that they did. because they spelled Quality Learning Center. They left out the N. I'm beginning to believe that the sign company was a MAGA-owned company. Oh. Yikes. True Blue sign maker. The Superior Jeans Company. Oh. Irish guy, you're more than welcome to request up if you'll just answer my questions or questions I ask every single guest. I'll be happy to answer your question. The owner of that place said they were waiting for a replacement sign. It was a typo. Doesn't prove fraud. It's just so dumb. How? Oh my goodness! And texting while driving. How unsafe. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, y'all can't make this up. And still the wrong use of your. Still the wrong use of your. They're all cut from the same piss stained cloth. I swear to God. Kiddo isn't a word either. They're trying to, that video was saying that they're trying to say that because there was a typo in the name of on the sign of the Quality Learning Center, that meant that they were fraudulent. And I said, actually, it was just a MAGA sign maker they must have hired that couldn't spell learning. And 2 or 3 different MAGAs have made sentences. They've all used the wrong tense of either your or their. So we just keep repeating them. They're just proving my point. They can't spell. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Hold on. What? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, shoot. I didn't mean to. Hit the wrong button. Hold on. Oh, I lost it. Oh, my God. But hey, if you voted for Trump, request up. Come on. You have 6 more minutes, and I'm bringing up friendlies. And it's going to become a big-ass echo chamber. It's ironic that quality is in the name, too. Racism stole my land is past. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, that's the one I was looking for. Fraudium. Hold on, I have to find it. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, here we go. Here we go, y'all. Oh, it wouldn't put it up there. It says white lips are fraudum. Fraudim. Sick of you people. Not even a fucking word.
Couldn't even put the I'm in there.
I don't even know what word he was trying to spell.
Space.
I don't even know what he was trying to say. Fraudium is not a word.
Did he forget to put a space or something?
I don't know. I don't know what word he was trying to use. It didn't make any sense either way. Oh my, Mitria, are you in here? I gotta pee. I've laughed so hard I have to go to the bathroom. Why would you post the number to your workplace, you dumb fucking idiot? Don't do that. Don't dox yourself, you dumb. I mean, sure, go ahead. What? Don't dox Wash yourself, ding dong. Hey, I gotta run potty. I've laughed so hard I gotta pee.
I don't blame you. I think I've been taking sodium for a couple of years. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but okay. Hi everybody! Happy Friday to all of the 450 plus people in here. Guys, 63,000 likes. I appreciate you all, but that is incredibly transphobic. You know that I'm always watching. Let's get those likes up to 150K. We can do it. Even you haters in here that are secretly shadow watching, put your goddamn fingers to work. Stop touching people that don't want you to touch them. Hit the screen instead, please and thank you. 243 shares. Let's get that up to 300. Everybody hold down the little symbol where Diava's logo is. It's going to pop up with a menu that says repost. Everybody do a repost. Go back and do it again. And then go in there and share this out to a minimum of 5 people. If all of you did that, her shares would skyrocket, you all. Kind of like Donald Trump's blood pressure skyrocketing. But anyway, thank you all for being here. Thank you guys for all the gifts and the love in the chat. I really appreciate you all. Please do what you can. Let's get this out there, circulate. Let's do all the good stuff, guys. Let's contribute to Diava's gifting goal of the 2026s as well. She's looking for 500 of those. We're less than halfway there. They're only 1 penny a piece, so everybody can contribute, and that's what I love about it. Guys, go in and do your daily hurt me. Go in then and collect your points afterwards. I really appreciate you all for all of that. And then last but not least, if you want to contribute more directly than TikTok in general, you are able to do Diavatalks and Venmo or Cash App. I know there's a couple of different challenges happening. Send whatever you can if you would like to. It all goes directly to her, minus what she pays in taxes, because yes, MAGA, liberals do pay taxes. I know it's hard to understand, but it'll be okay. If you're opposition, please go ahead and request up. We're happy to have you. A good conversation started, all the good stuff. We appreciate you. But thank you, everybody, for being here. And let me know in the comments, what are our weekend plans, you guys, after the holidays? What are we doing this weekend? Anybody? Because I think I'm keeping my ass at home, probably under covers, if I'm being honest.
I'm back. I'm here.
Hello, back in here. How are you?
Okay.
Kitty was sitting there.
Jesus Christ, Bobo, you gonna make it over there, buddy?
Kitty
We're
was sitting right
opening
next to
gifts. I
her.
love that. Sitting on my ass, relaxing. Absolutely. The tax strike is coming.
Are you talking about today or yesterday?
Oh, I was talking about what everybody's going to be doing this weekend.
Oh, cleaning.
It's after the holidays. We're all kind of.
I'll be
We're in
cleaning.
that weird limbo area, you know.
I'll be cleaning. It's like a fucking bomb went off in my house for Christmas and everything else. So.
AC Mike says, "Am I being honest about sitting on my ass, girl? It's cold. I have packages in a package locker by the clubhouse of my apartment complex. I need to go get them. I think that they're going to live there until I decide to go outside again."
Tilda, it's your birthday. Do you want to come up and have me sing to you, or do you want me to sing to you in the comment section?
I'm glad she directed that towards you, because if I sing, your live immediately passes away.
Tilda, you want to come up or just me sing it to you in the comment section? You'll say in the comments. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tilda. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Happy birthday, Tilda. Ava ran out of here as fast.
She doesn't like the birthday song. Oh, yeah.
Oh, she fucking hates it.
No, I don't.
She hates it. She doesn't even want to sing to her on her birthday. She fucking hates it. She fucking hates me. Sorry, that song came in my head as soon as I said that. She fucking hates me.
That's so funny. The birthday song, just sometimes the birthday song is kind of like I forget. Like, it's just so much attention. I don't know. It's weird.
I just don't like
Okay,
it.
Irish guy, you gonna answer the question this time? How old? Who'd you vote for?
I didn't.
Okay. How old are you? What state did you vote in? Oh no, or you didn't vote. Just how old are you? Sorry. Go ahead.
45. I live in Connecticut.
Okay, and you asked me why I think Nick Shirley is a fraud.
Yeah. Hey, you have a great voice. That was a nice birthday song.
Oh, thank you. I've been singing all my life. I just usually don't sing too much, but I started singing on here a birthday song to everybody on their birthday. Now it's a thing.
Nice. Anyway.
Typically, I'm a no vote, no voice type of person. If you don't vote, you don't get a voice. But it is friendly time at 6 p.m.
I voted down. I didn't like either candidate. I'm an independent.
Okay. But it is friendly time, and I let anybody up during friendly time. So he gets a pass this time because usually I don't platform him. But
I get a pass.
Yeah, I'll give you a pass. It's my life. I can do what I want.
Yeah, you could.
The reason I think that he's a fraud is because his 42-minute documentary trying to expose all this fraud in Minnesota exposed nothing. It was just a propaganda piece that targeted a group of people like they did in Springfield, Ohio, when they said they were eating the dogs and eating the cats, and it targeted Haitians. So all it's doing is targeting marginalized and people of color communities with zero evidence shown. Like just because he walked up to the doors and they didn't open it, or it was locked, or they didn't let them in, does not prove fraud. So I think all of this is very harmful to the Somali community that already has a target on its back by this administration and by ICE, because they're people of color. So if you got any pigmentation in you, chances are ICE is going to pick you up. So it was just a hit piece, and it was propaganda. It didn't prove anything at all.
Yeah. Okay. The whole Ohio Haitian thing. Nobody went there. No one believed it.
Yes, they did. No, they had to close. They closed schools down, I think, for 1 or 2 days because there was BOM.
I do not believe that.
BOMB threats. I don't care.
School downs in Ohio.
They did. They did They did.
You're lying.
Okay, let me give you the source. Do you want me to give you a source?
Give me a source. But anyway, going back to the Minnesota thing with Nick Shirley, he called those numbers. They wouldn't answer. Went to the places. They were closed.
Did you watch the documentary?
How was that fraudulent?
Can you tell me did you watch the documentary?
How was it fraudulent? He called the numbers. They didn't answer.
That doesn't mean they're committing fraud.
But you're a daycare center.
And I looked up. No,
answer?
You don't have to. But I did look.
You're a business. You're a business. You're supposed to be in.
I do not allow men to speak over me. So when I go to speak, you should be quiet. So I muted your microphone. So I'm trying to explain to you that I looked up every single one of those daycare centers today on the Minnesota Department of Health Services website that licenses these daycares and inspects them. One of them is closed and has been closed for 4 years.
Get over yourself.
No, I don't allow men to speak over me, and that includes you. So if you're not going to have the decorum that is required, or the respect that's required to not speak over me, then I'll drop you. But I gave you a pass. You should be grateful. Okay, yes. 1 moment, please. I found the source. CBS News did a story, NBC News, September 13, 2024. Springfield, Ohio schools experienced temporary closures and evacuations in September of 2024 due to widespread, baseless BOMB threats linked to false national narratives affecting multiple elementary schools and triggering remote learning at a local colleges. But the primary long-term closure discussed is the School of Innovation, slated for the end of 2025-2026 school year for consolidation, not 2024 itself. So there was multiple daycares that were temporarily closed because of the BOMB threats to the Haitian community.
No, you talked about Haitians eating animals.
Right. And I said, because they made that false story, the schools in that area that are predominantly lived in by people from Haiti had to close their schools due to BOMB threats. And you said, I don't think that happened. So I was just giving you the source of where I was correct.
Okay. All right. I still don't believe you, but anyway.
Well, I'm sorry that NBC News, Springfield News Sun, WXWO Now. Don't worry about it. There's like multiple sources.
Right.
If you must know, it's my child and she's smarter than you.
But how come he went to numerous daycare centers in the middle of the day and they were closed?
The one was open, had hours posted from 2 to 10 p.m. because they were after school, they were after care only, after school care only. So they're dude, if you don't shut the fuck up, there are people who work different shifts. Okay. There are some daycare centers that are just for after school. The local school next to them gets out. Their earliest let out is at 2:15. So they open the daycare center at 2:15 so they can start bringing kids in, because people work more than one shift. There's a lot of daycare centers that stay open. Not all of them do. There's even 24-hour daycare centers in Florida. So just so you know, there's people who work all kinds of shifts that need daycare. And I
heard one open past 10 p.m.
Well, that's not my fault. You haven't heard of it.
What?
Just because you haven't heard of it doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
All right. Have you heard of one?
Yes, I know.
Yes.
Show me one. Show me one where the hours are past 5 p.m.
She just told you one. Open
Show
your
it.
fucking ears, Irish guy.
Don't show receipts.
She just told you the one that he went to is open from 2 to 10. Go do your own fucking research.
I did my own research.
You didn't do your own research. So what are the hours of that particular daycare center then, smart guy?
I literally just found, and I can't tell you the names of them because it will dox me where I live, but I was able to pull up 10 just within 5 miles of my house that are 24-hour daycares.
And they're open to what are the hours?
24-hour a day daycares. They're open 24 hours a day. They have different shifts of employees because they have people that work different shifts.
All right. And here in my state, they do not have 24 hours.
That has nothing to do with me.
I'll own that. Okay. I'll own that. I've never heard of it. Okay. I'll own that.
You can Google it, you know.
I know. I'm just saying, I've never heard of it before.
Do you have kids?
Never. I mean, what kids are going to be looked upon? You know,
how many work shifts are there in a day?
You don't
how
think
many daycares are open?
How many work shifts are there in a day?
How many daycares are
I
open
asked a
24
question.
hours? I'm asking.
How many work shifts are there in a day? People work around the fucking clock.
You have doctors who work. You have doctors that are usually married to other doctors or nursing, and they work different shifts. I don't know.
Yeah.
But a hospital.
Do you want an exact number?
Hospitals are open 24/7.
Exactly. There's not.
Okay, so there's 25,647 daycares that are open 24/7 in the United States of America.
Wow, Google is so fucking hard. You have a supercomputer in your hand that you're talking on. You can just Google it.
I'm on my cell phone.
Right. And do you have internet? Do you have internet access on that phone?
Clearly, because you already.
Unlike you, I don't have a computer in front of me. I can stop it. Stop or pull our
Hold on. Phone, Google Chrome, pulls up Google. Who's got the internet? You can do an internet search right on your phone.
So you still think Nick Shirley's a fraud?
I do. He's a 23-year-old little chud who is not an investigative. It is not. Shh. He's a red-pilled incel, and he is not a journalist, an independent journalist. He's a YouTuber.
What's a chud?
He's an He's a moron.
Okay, a moron.
He's a
No,
troll.
what's a chud?
What
Define chud.
do you want to know?
You.
What's a
He's
chud?
a fraud.
What is a chud?
A fraud. There.
No,
they're synonymous.
No, define chud.
Fraud.
Just shut up. It's a made up word. Just shut up.
Why do I gotta shut up?
Oh, you know what? How about this one? He's mid. How about that?
He's mid. Yeah, that's good. Mid.
He's what?
Mid.
Mid?
Yeah, MID. Mid. You don't have any kids, do you? You don't have any kids, do you?
I have 3 daughters.
Oh, fucking help them, God. What are
Well, why? Wait. Explain that. Why?
You have 3 daughters, and you claim to be an independent. You sat out of a vote where the options were a female prosecutor with a wonderful track record of doing criminals what they deserve, and a fucking rapist and a criminal, and you chose to not be in it. Some mother, you're a bad dad.
I'm a bad dad. Oh,
You heard me. I didn't stutter. I was very clear and concise.
All right,
You're a
Kamala.
horrible father.
Kamala had no answer for anything.
That's not true.
How many pages of policy did Kamala have on her
And the only reason Kamala.
How many pages of Kamala, or how many pages of
It's
policy
okay. He's
did
just a
Kamala have
racist.
on
We
her
already know where this is going to go. He's a
He is
racist.
a racist. I know.
Racist. What did I say that was racist? What did I say?
For you to say that she didn't answer questions, Kamala didn't answer questions. She literally answered every single question. And in the debate with Donald Trump, every answer he gave was, it's the immigrants. Why is the housing so much? It's the immigrants. Why is your food cost so much? It's the immigrants. He didn't answer a fucking question. She answered every single question ever asked of her. And she had over 80 pages of economic policy on her website because news flash. Not only did she have a Juris Doctorate and was an attorney, she also had an economics degree. And Donald Trump still has concepts of a fucking plan. Don't tell me she was not qualified. Do you know anything about Rushton v. Shirley? Have you heard of that case? Rushton v. Shirley, where his parents were sued for fucking fraud.
How come the Democratic Party didn't do a when they decided Joe Biden to sit out?
The Democratic Party did not decide for Joe Biden to sit out. He stepped down.
He did not step
That
down.
was
You're a
his
liar.
own
You're a
decision.
liar.
Nope.
Own it.
Okay,
Own it.
prove me otherwise.
By the way, Irish guy. I just
Prove me
want you to know,
otherwise.
This is how we. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Prove me otherwise. You go find me a source. You got Google. No, shut. No. Be quiet. Swipe. Go off it. No. Go open Google. Find me a source that says he was ousted, other than like Fox News. Go find me. Don't. I'm like stagnant motherfucking water. But okay, I'll just drop you. You can come back when you have your source. You don't have to. You have the self control of a gnat.
Best if you don't ever come back again.
Quiet, piggy.
Just go give your kids up. Stop having children and be done. Because honestly, it's not good for them. This is the problem.
He's
with
not an
people who
independent.
Independents.
Nope.
Right. Exactly. The independents always show who they really are. I didn't like either candidate because I'm an independent. It's
It's bullshit.
It's a crutch and it's a lie.
So if you want to get your source of how Joe Biden did not step down, you can come up and give me your source. Otherwise, you have no decorum and you have no self-control. You're a chud. Which is why when you asked me what the definition was,
If I'm ever on your panel and you want someone to stay muted, I'm on that. You just have to let me know.
okay.
And then you can focus on whatever you're talking about or whatever you're on, and we'll just stay on that. If you ever want that.
Don't do that. Thank you. The cat in the chat, your comment is perfection. Says MAGA, came for the racism, stayed for the pedos. A+ comment. A+ comment. Oh, wait a minute. My guesser questions. Where in the hell did it go? There it is.
I don't know. I'm going to pull someone up.
Nope, I got it. That was great. That was great. Proof, Irish guy. You have to bring me a proof that's not Fox News or OAN. Ryan,
Trump himself.
you need to come up because you're getting muted from the live. If you don't come up in 30 seconds, I'm blocking you. So come up, say your piece, or you're getting blocked.
I just have 2 words for people like Ryan.
Zero proof. They need
Those are good words too.
They need endless evidence that Trump did something wrong and zero evidence for anyone else. Mute, block, bye, bitch. They have to have mountains of evidence for anyone other than Trump. Or they have to have no evidence, but for Trump, they have to have unlimited evidence. It has to be just unlimited evidence. Hortense,
Hello,
did you vote?
can hear me?
How old are you?
I'm 27.
What year were you? Oh, I'll invite you. I mean, what year were you born?
I was born at 01.
You can't even lie right. Fucking child.
Yeah. Oh, well, I think they got muted by somebody. It wasn't me, but someone muted up because when they came up, they were like, shh.
Oh, I heard him. That's why I knew it was going to be a
Yeah,
kid.
they were talking to someone in the back.
If they were going to lie, at least say like.
Come up with the year before you come up.
Like 19.
Jesus Christ. Do the fucking math. Put in a calculator if you don't know how to fucking add.
What would be the correct date for him to be that if you. Let's teach him fucking math.
98?
98. Probably. Because it's unlikely that his birthday is.
Well, no. Sissy was born in 96 and she's 29. So yeah, 98.
Yeah. And it's very.
Jess, who'd you vote for?
Eris.
All right.
I'm a long-time lurker, Diava.
Uh-huh.
I'm a little nervous. I've never come into a
It's
live,
okay. You're
but
amongst friends.
This whole Nick Shirley thing, I am enraged. I have owned my own daycare for 14 years. People think that it is not like a school, that we just do whatever we want, but we have laws and regulations.
A lot of laws and a lot of regulations.
You know, I went back to school. I have my degree in early ed now, just because it's important.
Yes.
And nobody, no good daycare anywhere would let that man into their daycare because our doors are locked. We have a job to protect the children.
Yes.
And my other thing that I don't think anybody's quite talked about, at least I haven't heard it, is the implications of this lie and what it's going to have to the child care system in our country.
Correct.
We are just bouncing back from COVID.
Yep.
You know, people are just getting back to work. We're dealing with COVID babies still. And a lot of these families, they're on vouchers.
Well, that I did talk about it because I told him that this was a convenient excuse for the Trump administration to stop all federal funding to all 50 states.
And then what's going to happen then is these parents aren't going to be able to work. Now they're not going to be able to qualify for their health insurance, for their SNAP benefits. They're already suffering.
It's part of
Suffering.
Yeah, it's part of Project 2025 though.
I'm sorry. But what's going to happen when the entire child care system collapses, which it almost did in 2020 and 2021? The entire system almost completely collapsed.
They want it to, Jess. It's part of Project 2025 because they want women out. They want women out of the workforce and back in the home. And this is going to affect more women than men because women will quit their jobs if they can't afford daycare and go back home, even if they can't afford to. Collapses the point because they think women need to be at home and not in the workforce. It's part of Project 2025.
Yes, and it also dumbs down our country because we know as educators that the greatest brain development happens between 0 and age 8. And that is why early education and interventions are so important. If children do not get the resources they need at an early age, it sets them up for a tougher time in their learning environment as they get older.
Yep.
I
know.
Furious.
I know. I've talked about that with them too. And I'm like, and if you think that some dude that has no child with him, or he's, I'm coming to enroll my son Joey into your daycare, he's walking up with an entourage of people with cameras and shit. Who's going to open the fucking door? Nobody. They shouldn't open the door.
Yeah. And like you, Dave, I grew up in the white Christian nationalist movement. I
Yep.
have to deconstruct.
Me too.
My parents are hardcore MAGA. And I thought
Mine
that
too.
this would finally be the thing.
Nope.
And it's not.
There
They
is
have
no line.
Bottom.
Nope.
No bottom.
Nope. They don't. Do you have a relationship with your parents? Or is it strained?
It is so strained. We don't barely do anything together anymore. And it's sad, but I have to protect my health and well-being and my children, because I don't want them being around people that think these things are okay.
No, I know. It's the same here. Unfortunately, my mom lives 2 doors over. So I probably see them a little bit more than normal, but only on an as-needed basis. If my mom calls me, she's like, hey, I can't figure out how to send an email. Can you come over and help me? I'll walk over there, send her the email, and I'll come back. It's very surface level.
Yeah, mine as well. I was trying to repair. I was trying to build a bridge, and that bridge it's just gone now. I don't know if we'll ever get back from this. And it's all because of this horrible human being that I can't understand is back in the White House. I don't understand.
I don't either.
How was he even allowed?
He should have been disqualified.
He did.
Yeah, he should have been disqualified after January 6th. I think there's a lag. I'm so sorry. I'm on a Wi-Fi hotspot. My internet went down on Monday, and they couldn't come until this next Monday. So I've been living off of Wi-Fi hotspots. I think there's a little bit of lag. So I apologize if I keep stepping over you, because I don't know where the lag is.
Okay. No, you're fine. You're fine. But I just wanted to say I appreciate you. I appreciate Nutria, Val, Jem. If I can get on, I listen to you guys every single day.
Thank you.
And I just thank you for all that you do, and keep on doing it.
Yes, ma'am. No matter how much I want to bang my head against a fucking wall, I come back every day.
Well, thanks, guys. I hope you have a good night. Can you drop me down?
I can.
I got you.
I just want to let you know, Jess, I feel the pain in your voice, because I have experienced the pain. I have felt the same pain. Just know that you're not alone. And we'll get through this together.
I hope so. Thanks.
You're welcome, honey. Thank you, Mitria. Titan, you've been running your motherfucking mouth. Who'd you vote for?
It's me, Ben.
Oh, Ben?
Yeah, one of your guys blocked me, so I had to jump.
They blocked you or just muted you?
Muted me, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, remind everybody how old you are, what state you voted in.
60, New Jersey.
What did you want to say on this topic?
Well, I mean, look, if he's lying, then it'll come out. But, I mean, obviously, I think it's worth investigating. I mean, the history of fraud in that area of Minnesota has been well proven already.
Well, the Biden administration, since the Biden administration in 2022, there's been 78 people that have been convicted. And the main woman of Feeding America was Amy Bach, and she was a white woman. She wasn't Somalia at all. But I think he's being used to spread this propaganda so they can demonize this entire community like he did in Springfield, Ohio for the Haitians, to paint a target on them, and also so that he could, drum roll, stop sending federal payments to all 50 states for daycare. This is just nonsense. They've already been investigating this for fraud since 2022. Fraud is a crime. And so if there is crime being done, it will be investigated. But this 23-year-old little YouTuber chud who's going around proving nothing. Just because the doors aren't open, or just because they don't want to open the doors, or just because they can't see kids, doesn't prove anything at all.
The kids could be sleeping.
We're not even there yet.
Well, it's possible. Look, I'm not saying the guy's right, but I'm not saying he's
Or they're
wrong
fucking
either.
closed.
Well, I'm just saying that I was just saying that particular, without me having to go to any other source. His whole documentary, the whole 42 minutes, imploded on itself without having to get an external source to prove that he's wrong, because he proved nothing. He just proved the doors were locked or they didn't open them for the camera crew or whatever. It just didn't prove anything. It was a lot of speculation and like, oh, they received $1 million. It doesn't mean it was fraudulent.
Yeah, but didn't he investigate a bunch of healthcare operations as well?
What the fuck?
Home health care, yeah. But it was the same thing. But it didn't prove anything. It didn't prove anything by him going up to the door and being like, where's the kids? Where's the kids? And them slamming the door in his face, because that's fucking creepy. I mean, if a whole bunch of men were trying to get into a daycare center that my kids were in, that would be a problem.
No, understood.
Like they can't just open the door to everybody that walks up, especially some of them are masked. These people are Somalian refugees. ICE is picking up people that look like them. They might have thought they were ICE.
I'm not arguing it. Maybe they did.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying it's putting fear into this community that's unnecessary. And it's just targeting one subset of people, the Somalis. Now you hear Trump supporters going around, oh, look at the Somalis. They're committing all this. I mean, they talk about them as if they're inhuman again, like they do immigrants.
Right. I mean, that one guy did the whole video on this place getting broken into, and they robbed all the records. It was like ridiculous. They could have done without that. But
This is propaganda. That's what it is. And the Amy Bach, the white lady, is the one who started this whole ring, just so you know. The main ringleader of the massive fraud that was found with the Feeding America was a white lady. It wasn't a Somalian at all.
yeah, well, it usually is.
I agree.
I mean, that.
But they want to point the fingers at the immigrants, like that they're the problem and they're not. She is in prison. She is in prison right now.
I'm sure she is, and she obviously should be. It's a
Yep.
lot of money she fortunately embezzled. But
It's just about garden variety racism, my friend.
I hope it doesn't turn out to be something. But I mean, if it does, I'm glad he investigated it.
This is about money. He's making a shit ton of money from his YouTube video with millions of people watching it.
Well, I would like to hope that at least before FBI and everybody else starts to ramp up all these sources, they have spend all this money investigating it, and they have at least a legitimate idea that there's something going on there. I mean, wouldn't you think?
The Department of Justice has already been investigating. They didn't need a 23-year-old chud to go and stick his face and all of his right-wing goons into now threatening the Somalians in that area. It was, like I said, it's just painting a target on their back exactly like they did to the Haitians in Ohio, where they have got.
Just that. It's a target on all daycares now.
That's true, because now you have a bunch of old people, these Gen Zers, that are taking their phones trying to go into daycare centers all over the country to prove that they're daycare center. I mean, these are children.
Look, I'm sure there are many daycares that are top-notch, do the right thing facilities. And I got to tell you, I'm sure there's many daycares that pretty much are, for lack of a better term, shitty.
Well, I hope these daycare centers sue the shit out of him. This is nothing but harassing children And I hope they sue him for libel and slander.
Who just told me to shut up? Whoever that is. Regardless, I mean, daycare centers are obviously something that should be, in my opinion, regulated extremely.
They are. They are heavily.
I looked it up in Minnesota. They inspected like.
Wait, hold on a second. Didn't you vote for Trump?
He did.
What's your point?
Fraud.
You consider yourself Republican, right?
Well, actually, I vote independent, but this time I voted for Trump. Yes.
You just said more regulation, but you voted for somebody that wants to deregulate everything.
Well, whether he wants to deregulate everything or not, child care centers shouldn't be one of them.
They are heavily regulated, and they have lots of rules. We have lots of regulations.
They have lots of rules, but I looked it up in Minnesota, and their annual inspection rate on most daycare centers is like once a year.
Yes.
That's pretty poor.
Titan. They just went.
How many times you want them to go?
All this quote unquote waste, fraud, and abuse by clearing out departments that did that very thing.
I think
you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Yes, but daycare centers, I would imagine, are investigated at the state level, not the federal level.
Correct.
Well, it's pretty got nothing to do with Trump.
Yeah,
but it goes to the local level.
Funds to every state for childcare. You don't think that's going to impact the inspection abilities and the rates?
Just so you know, I just did a quick Google search. How often are daycare centers? I didn't put any state. It say daycare inspection frequency varies significantly by state, but centers typically face unannounced visits at least once or twice a year, sometimes more if flagged for issues. Annual requirements. Most states require at least one inspection per year, often as part of the license renewal, with some states like Florida requiring a minimum of 3. So it literally just depends on the state, but it's not uncommon if it's just once a year. And if they haven't had any violations, then there's no reason for them to go 3 times a year.
That's also why people who are putting their kids there have the ability to tip lines. In case something's not right, they call, they leave a tip. Hey, go do an inspection of this place.
Correct.
Sorry, guys. I had to pick up an urgent call.
Okay, go ahead.
I missed everything you just said.
It's okay. Go ahead.
So, I don't remember what we were discussing. Oh, the frequency of the inspection.
Oh, I thought you said you have to go.
No, I had to pick up.
Oh.
I picked it up in the middle of your conversation.
Oh.
I apologize.
Well, I just read to you off. I just Google searched really quick. It says it varies from state to state, but it's typically 1 to 2 times a year. That's pretty standard for daycare centers to have inspections, unless there's issues. Unless there's issues, then they might go back more frequently. Like if they had some serious violations, they may go back sooner to make sure that they fix those violations. But 1 to 2 times a year is normal by average.
Okay. Well, I think it should be more, but that's just.
Well, talk to your state. Talk to your state.
Well, like I said, we'll see how this pans out. If it turns out Nick Shirley is just a giant fraud and he ends up looking stupid, then everybody hates him. And if it doesn't, and they actually find issues, then that's not the worst thing either. So, but
what it is, because when you're putting out propaganda like this, it's harmful to the Somalian community. I'm sorry. I know you don't see it that way, but this is just targeting Black and brown people yet again. It's just about racism.
And like I said, unfortunately, the Somalian community, even though it was headed by a white person, pretty much proved the fact that they were willing to defraud the government out of money.
All of them? There's 78 total that have been convicted. Even if 77 were, is that all the Somalians in the country?
Oh, no.
Then I should say we have to, white men commit most of the crime in this country. So do you think we should just get rid of all white men? Because the majority of them do the crime.
I didn't say we should, that all Somalians are guilty.
Yeah, but white men then they just fall into it then. They just went along with the crime. That's what you just said about Somalians. So you have to say it equally about white people. White men. They commit the most crime in this country. So if you say, well, the Somalians went along with it, well, the white men are going along with it.
All right, I guess I misspoke. It's probably should have said it differently. But
yeah, words matter.
Well, like I said, I just, unfortunately, in today's world, with the social media situation that we have, you're guilty until proven innocent.
No.
And that's true on a number of levels.
No.
Actually,
those of us can see through it, though. We can see through it.
Until proven guilty, as long as white people just keep their fucking nose in their own hole.
Right?
Well, we don't need to turn this into a racist thing.
No, it is.
Racist. I'm just letting you know that it's white people that cause that kind of damage that Nick is doing now. That is what's happening. And it's white people that always want to look at everybody else and point the finger at everybody else and be in everybody's business, but also say, keep your nose out of my business.
Exactly.
And this is the problem. If he didn't have to get involved. He got involved because he's an opportunist. He saw a place where he could make a little bit of notoriety and some money. And even though some of it's bad publicity, like on CNN, the fucker's still on CNN.
Still.
That's a little short-sighted, though, to just say it's all white people that do that.
It is.
Honestly.
Well, it's predominantly.
Well, predominantly, yes. But, the world is riddled with people of other races that have taken advantage of people.
Yeah, on that note, I gotta let you know, riddled with non-white people. Which is why it's about the racism. And that was racist.
To say.
When I get on lives, a lot of people are like, don't take it to the race place. I love doing it because we need to let these people know. It is
racism, what is not?
And the place where you stand, that is the problem.
Riddled.
White skin that is driving you to where you think you are impervious. Like this guy down here that says colored people are criminals. I'm not even going to give you the benefit of kirking you or shooting you up. You're just gone.
Yep, you just remove him. We don't, in 2026, you don't use the term colored people. Fucking gross.
Racist, like I said.
Gross.
Understand your internalized racism and deal with it so that you're not outwardly racist to people, or continue to stay status quo. But status quo is not working, y'all. The world is waking up. Sorry to tell you.
Be careful as white person doing that. You have to have black people on the panel. I don't have to have, black people are always welcome up on my panel, but I'm allowed to defend racists even without a black person on my panel.
Yeah, I don't have to have a black person on the panel to tell another white person that they are being racist.
Yeah, no, I don't have to do that.
Racist is just racist.
I'm going to call it out. It's actually more for us. We got to take care of our own white people. The people of color have been telling them for years and they ain't listened. So it's us white people that are doing the work. It's us white people who are deconstructing our white supremacy, our internal biases, all of this thing. Is we have to hold our own accountable. We have to tell our own white people, we need to call it out when we hear it. When we hear it from our family, when we hear it from our peers, when we hear it from people in here. We have to talk, we have to say, call it out. Black and brown people have been telling us for years and ain't nobody listened. White people, it's our turn to stand up. It's our turn to stand up and call it out when it happens. Mafioso, I still say your name every time I'm wrong. Mafioso Mama. I don't know why it comes out in a jumbled mess every time. Oh, thank you,
I
Maui
know.
Wise.
Happy New Year, Diava. Happy New Year, Mitria. Hope you guys had a good one.
Happy New Year.
Thank you. I was just listening to gosh, I can't remember how many guests it was ago. First thing I wanted to say to Titan Ben, whoever that you're so obsessed that you have to come back on a new page. Everything's about race in this country.
Yep.
Okay. This whole country was founded on racism. So until you understand that, how about you shut the fuck up? Okay, have a seat. Okay, how about you do that?
Sit all the way down. All the way.
I mean, I do. And you tell us to get over stuff, but never mind. I'm not even.
I know.
Today.
I know.
Today is a cute day. Oh, but what I was gonna say was the gentleman or whoever the bot was that was in your comment section that couldn't spell. I just wanted to say one quick thing. Just one quick thing. Okay. The word your, Y-O-U-R, is possessive. It's a possessive of the word you. So when you say your, Y-O-U-R, you should be saying stuff like this is your keys or this is your cell phone that you should use to use your insurance policy that you're going to lose, to make an appointment with a dentist to get your Y-O-U-R teeth fixed so that you have more than 6 in your mouth. And then also to get your Y-O-U-R brain checked out to figure out why you guys insist on touching your Y-O-U-R kids, okay?
Oh.
Now the second your is Y-O-U-R-E, which is a contraction, which is short for 2 words. So when we say your Y-O-U-R'-E, we want to say
you are
racist. Meaning you are a racist. You are a bigot. You are a kitty diddler who likes other kitty diddlers. Okay? That's what we want to do. So in the year of 2026, we want y'all to understand that there's a fundamental difference between Y-O-U-R, which is possessive, and Y-O-U'-R-E. That is all I want to say. I just need y'all to get that. Can we just start there? In January, we're only on the 2nd. I know it's still early. You still have time to go Google. Okay, Ben, who I can't Google in front of while I'm on my phone. See, you're not smart because you actually can. But I just wanted to come up and say that because I just wanted to take one moment to educate MAGA. It will be the last time ever in life that I will ever do that. But I just wanted to do that. but no, I just wanted to make a quick joke. So
it's funny.
It's great. I love it. They were proving my point over and over. I'm like 10 out of 10. They sent their sign to be made by a MAGA sign maker because they spelled learning wrong. And then the comment section did not disappoint. They were like, you're wrong, you're there, wrong there. It was so awesome.
Right.
I'm like, told you.
It's literally Google. You guys love AI. The AI overview will literally tell you the difference. I'm not going to do it because y'all ain't finna stress my nerves out. I'm not going to lose my edges fooling with y'all. Not at all. Not at all. So, yeah, but I know you got to tell other people that.
I do. There's a lot of people and I have 15 minutes left. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just want to say that to y'all.
Thank you, love.
I'll talk to y'all later.
Okay. Bye. Love you. Happy New Year.
Next month to talk about there, and there. Okay. Do your studying on the yours first.
Oh my gosh, she's so funny. Maui Wise, thank you for the cash app, honey bun. I love you so much. Thank you so much. It's so generous. I really appreciate you. I hope you know how much I appreciate you and your support for my life. Thank you. Emma.
Hello. My Wi-Fi is jacked too. That was great. Is she a teacher? I love her.
No, but she should be.
I'm plugging Mitria. I have to because this has been disturbing me for a while. When Mitria comes on your show, I learned of her and she's a magnet. I don't know how to say it. Her voice. I love Mitria's voice. Very calming.
It is.
So I started following her, and her lives are awesome and full of joy and fun. And I come over here, and there's people.
It's a fucking crazy house.
Yeah. Well, it's like, it's like when I watch enough fluff, I need to go watch Vikings, I need blood, guts, and gore. So I get fluff with Tria and blood, guts, and gore with you. It's like my perfect day. I need balance because, being in recovery, even though I'm 34 years sober, we're still a mess. We still have to work on ourselves constantly.
Sure.
So, people, when they say, "Oh, Mitria's here. Hello, Mitria," and they show all this support and love, yet none of them come and support her on her life. And I think that they're chipping themselves out of an awesome human. And you really need to go watch Mitria 2 to 4 every day.
That was so kind.
Yeah. You have my heart.
Oh, I was there for a little while today. I listened to the whole Mamdani speech that she played. It was fucking fabulous.
Hold my hands out. So that's pretty much all I have. I do miss your crashing, Diava. Sometimes crashing is really all we really need. We need to just take off and freaking tell these people what time it is. So
I absolutely I do crash out often, but yeah. I try not to get banana though.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. I'm still working on the whole talking in the box, because I still can't seem to not say the K word instead of the red rum,
Right.
Red rum and all those words. So I'm old. Just tell the people she's an old lady. She forgets. So let it slide. All
that
right.
TikTok dictionary is terrible, though.
It is.
Yeah.
But thank you, Emma.
Oh, that's another thing. You know what I was thinking of real quick? It cracks me up. Voice to text. It's so bad. But what happens maybe with MAGA is they use the word your, but they think that the voice to text has made a mistake. So they corrected themselves when it was right the first time. You know what I mean? When it comes to your versus you are. All right. That's all I have. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too, Emma. Thank you, honey. Yes, we definitely love you. And yes, Mitria is funny as fuck. She's funny as shit.
I'm all right.
But I came by and stayed there for the whole of the Mamdani speech. Fucking amazing speech. It's like Hope Corps. Like,
yeah. It's just nice to listen to a politician who is like,
that's Nelson.
Yes, Diava.
Hi, honey bun.
Hi.
Did you
hear me?
Did you mean to come up?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
But I was talking to somebody. I didn't know I was up.
That's okay. That's why I said your name a couple of times so you would know I was talking to you. I didn't want to hear anything personal, just in case,
Nah. I was just talking to my wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just jumped up and let you know I was here.
Well, thank you, love. I appreciate it.
I'm always here. At least I try to be.
I know.
It wasn't so much this last week as I had company all week. So sometimes I can't come up. But that's all right. I still listen to you when I can.
I figured that was the case. I just want to make sure you weren't sick or there was something wrong. That's all.
No, I'm fine. Thank you very much.
Of course. We love you. We love you.
Yeah, I am. Where am I? There I am.
There's our handsome Nelson.
Nelson.
Hey, meet you.
Hi, Nelson. You got the big screen.
He's got the big screen. We always put Nelson on the big screen.
Thank you. I love it.
I love giving him the Nelson. Everyone was asking where you were. I was like, I said, hopefully it's just because he's got people in for the holidays, but I sent you a DM just ask if you were okay, but I guess you didn't get it.
No, I have a bad habit of not checking, so it probably was there.
Okay, and nobody believes that you're 80, by the way.
Nobody, not even I.
Nobody believes you're 80.
Well, I do.
You're like, I lived it. I do.
Yeah, that's me. I'm right here. Anyway, like I said, I came up to say howdy and let you know I was in here. And
Thank you. Of course, we love you.
Thank you very much. I love you too.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you ready?
What? Am I ready?
To go off.
I wanted to do one thing before I did.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, wait a minute.
She's at work. Oh, she don't want to.
Oh, okay. Okay, no worries. I understand.
All right, now. I'll see y'all later.
All right. I was ready. Oh, I was ready for the wee. I know he don't look no 80. Fuck off. No, I'm just kidding. Rachel, hi.
Hi. I'm 54. I live in Washington State and I voted for Harris.
Awesome.
I'm a little nervous, but I'm also furious.
It's okay. You're amongst friends. There's not that many people here now. It's not like when I have 1,000 people in here. There's only, we're amongst friends now.
I thought I would share a real world story.
Sure, go ahead.
This little asshat. Anyway, okay. I have an adult daughter who is in recovery. She has a 4-year-old son. She's doing really well. She's been clean and sober for over a year.
Nice.
Trying to get her life back together. She works. Her dad and I both have cancer. Her dad is got. I'm going to try and do this and not cry because I'm so mad.
Let it out, baby. Let it out.
Her dad got put into hospice about 3 weeks ago. So
I'm so sorry.
We'll be on his way out sooner than later. I have pancreatic cancer. So the reality is I'm not going to be around forever either. She gets food assistance. She gets assistance with daycare. She has a job. She works her ass off. The food assistance got cut off because of Trump. I picked up the slack as I could. I work full time. I'm still working full time.
Wow.
And now she's lost her daycare and she doesn't even know she lost her daycare. And I don't want to tell her she lost her daycare because what the fuck is she supposed to do? People don't, and then, if she ends up relapsing because of all of this, because, how many punches can you take? Then what? Then they'll find something else to be mad about because these people do not understand the real world consequences that they're causing.
Yep.
And I'm going to try and pick up the daycare. I'm going to do that. I can't do it after I'm gone though. So then what is she supposed to do? And all of these people who are complaining about the fact that this guy showed up at a daycare and they didn't answer the door or, whatever. When my kids were in daycare, she's in her 30s, so this is obviously a long time ago. They didn't have locked doors and all of the things that they have to do now. But we also didn't have school pew-pewings either.
Right, exactly.
We didn't have any of those things. And now they do. And the daycare that my grandson goes to, she has a code that she has to enter in, or they won't. If you don't know the code, they don't let you in the building. It's in permanent lockdown unless you know the code. So why some punk thinks that he's going to show up with a bunch of men and cameras and these daycares are going to let him in? I don't. And the lack of common sense coming from people who can't put two and two together. And if at this point, if she were to call me and say his dad, who by the way is not clean and sober, and he's not a safe person, he's not allowed around
right
her son. But if let's say they didn't have the code or whatever, and he just walked in there and how I would
I don't want to interrupt your story, but real quick, Steve-O, accept my request right now or I'm just gonna block you. I'm done. I will apologize to Diava after I do it, but I will block you, I promise. Come up right now and say that with your full chest, bitch. Go ahead, I'm going to mute back up, Rachel, and I'm sorry for what you're saying. I'm hearing you, but go ahead and tell your story, love. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm not even looking at the comments. I know better.
Right.
I and as far as these, there was a guy on here earlier that was talking about how there's no daycares that are open until 10 o'clock. Again, when my kids were little, because of the line of work that I was in, I required a 24-hour daycare.
Correct.
And it's not because my kids needed to be watched 24 hours a day. It's because that was my schedule. My schedule was out of what a normal workday was.
Right. And that's why they exist.
Right. Well, and here, I mean, we have quite a few of them. I'm sure still, I would imagine, because of, I live where Boeing is, Washington State has Boeing, and it's shift work. And on top of the fact that, again, you've got doctors, you've got nurses, you've got EMTs, firefighters. Yep. They act like everybody just has a 9-to-5 banking job.
Because they don't think about anyone else. They're so selfish. That's one common characteristic amongst the MAGA, is they're inherently and grotesquely selfish. And it's, don't invite anybody else up. It's 7 o'clock. I gotta go. Please, Matria. And the kids are starving and so am I. So I'm not gonna go over late, but Rachel, just so you know, I'm going to give you just a little bit of hope. This is going to be challenged in court because these are congressionally appropriated funds. He can't just stop them. So while he may have temporarily stopped them, I don't think that this is going to be happening long term, because I think it's going to be challenged right away, if not already. I'm sure it's already got a court case already pending, because these funds are appropriated by Congress, and he can't do that.
And I know that. I know you need to go. It's 7 where you are, so yeah. I will end on this note. I wanted to share it because I don't think people understand there are real world consequences.
I agree.
To what these people are doing, and it's anyway. I thank you for letting me come.
Of course, Rachel, and thank you for being vulnerable and sharing with us. Thank you for trusting me enough to share that with us. I'm really, really sorry, but I understand and I'm with you. As far as not wanting to tell your daughter, about losing the daycare too, because I'm sure the worst thing as a parent is to watch your child go back and relapse.
Well, she's busted her ass.
She's doing
to
so
get where
well.
she's at.
Yeah.
And they want to complain about all the rug users, and they want to complain, but God forbid they do better. And then you
exactly
rip the carpet out from underneath them, and then what? I mean, I don't know what they think's going to happen. And it's not just people in her situation. I got assistance in the beginning until I got my footing when my kids were little.
Right.
It's just there are people who work. They don't make enough money. I don't think people understand that daycare is, depending on the age of the child, is upwards of $2,000 a month.
Correct. It costs more than college. It costs more to send your kids to daycare than it does for a year of college. I could send when Ava and Chase were born. My son was in college and my daughter was a junior in high school. It was cheaper to send both of my kids to college, pay for their community college, than it was to put Ava and Chase as preemies into a daycare center. I couldn't work the first year or year and a half of their life because it was going to be $2,000 a month, and this was 12 years ago.
That's a long time ago. Yeah, and that's per kid now.
Right.
It's just anyway. I know you need. Speaking of kids, you need to go.
I do. They're fully dependent on me for food. But Rachel, I
take care. I've been here all the time and listen to you. So
thank you, and I want to just tell you that if you ever should you need anything, or you get in a real pinch, or you're like $100 short, or a couple $100 short, or like if you need any kind of help for your grandson, please let us know, because I do fundraisers in here all the time for this kind of situation. And my community, just so you know, my community has come through so many times that Mitria down there, Mitria was homeless for 2 years, and we got her into an apartment by people donating.
Oh, nice.
After 2 years, so and furnished, mostly furnished too. They even did her Amazon wish list and gave her enough money for furnishings and stuff. We helped tons of people. We've helped people avoid evictions. We gathered enough money and fed 72 families Thanksgiving dinners that lost their SNAP benefits.
I did know you did that.
So we do tons of fundraising. So if you ever find yourself in need, please come up and ask.
Okay.
And don't.
We're okay right now.
I know.
Appreciate that.
I know.
I really want people to understand they're shooting themselves in the foot, and it's not to be racist, which is what they're doing.
That's all it is.
They're screwing everybody, and including themselves in the long run. Because it just doesn't even make any sense to me. So anyway, thank you. I don't know how to get down.
Okay, I'll send you down. Thank you so much, Rachel.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you for the real life stories, so these fucking maggots can hear what real life consequences this has, because you want to be racist fucking cucks. Anyway, thank you guys for all the cash apps, the Venmos, the likes, the taps, the love. Thank you for the support. I can't do this every day without you. I appreciate you so much. Mitria, thank you for coming up. And you guys, I'll be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. and we'll do it all over again. I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Be safe. Bye. I'm hungry too. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.